Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, Moon here.
Hello everybody, hello everybody. This crushes for Mega 64. This can crushes for Mega 64. Mega 64. Here's your can crush. Here's your can crush. Thank
Oh, what a fight. I go to the clubs, I see all the fights, and then I go to the parks, I see all the freaks.
This can crushes for Mega 64.
I just wanna go where I can swing my hips, somewhere where the breakers can do their flips. Tell me if this place really does exist, cause if it does, I want a piece of it. I'm scared, I'm scared.
Is there anyone driving on Wolf right now?
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Jump up and down and all around. Go to the club, I hear the sound. I see this girl, I might think maybe I wanna talk, but I might be lazy. Ask her to dance, she might say maybe. Don't wanna risk, cause she might have rabies. Don't know if I don't take a chance, and I got such tight pants. I'm scared, 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 I'm scared.
Thank you, Mega 64. Thank you. Yep. Please follow me on. Please follow me on Twitter.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Thank you.
I'm scared.
Please follow me on Twitter. Thank you.
I'm scared.
Please follow me on Twitter. Thank you.
I'm scared. I'm
Please follow me on Twitter. Thank you.
I'm scared.
Please follow me on Twitter. Thank you. Please follow me on Twitter. Thank you.
Make sure to
Please
follow
follow me on Twitter.
BB.
Thank you.
You
Both of us.
gotta follow Brian and I on Twitter.
Hey, God.
Thank you. Welcome to the show, everyone. Turn that delay off. We don't need that.
No.
Brian, with me as always.
Yo.
Keep it rolling, Corin.
I'm hanging out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to PBS.
I gotta lower my mic.
What day is it? Wednesday today?
It's Wednesday. It's
I've been
the
there.
9th of February. A fabulous day. There's a lot to go over. There was a Nintendo Direct today.
Yes, there was.
We've got
for some reason.
a lot of video games to play. Not relevant and current ones at all, unfortunately. Yeah. Weird, guys. Do you remember the non-title screen that is the empty hallways of this gem?
Oh, this doesn't even have a title screen?
I can't get back to
Operation Raccoon Bye-Bye?
we can watch the credits, but that's about it. This is Biohazard Umbrella Chronicles. I wanted to see, does this game even function anymore?
Yeah. What are you playing this on?
Definitely online does not work. And it was kind of meant to be this, what I thought was like an online only, like they were trying to make an e-sport out of it kind of thing. But this was hard to get a physical disc of. You had to get one through, I think I got it in Play Asia. And it's not a US copy.
No, holy shit.
It's that region-free kind of
yeah, we
release.
share the same region now.
So this doesn't work online, but
No.
there is a experiment mode, which is a single-player series of trials, I guess, to go through. Very basic, but
Okay.
let's just see, does it hold up? In my opinion, of the entire Resident Evil Biohazard franchise, this game remains to be the most poorly received.
Oh, damn.
If I could be gentle with it. I think this is the worst of all the Resident Evil games.
Maybe.
From your spin-offs, your Gun Survivor 2s, your whatever.
What was that PS2 one that was
Gaiden,
online?
Deadly Silence. The PS2 online, Outbreak, Outbreak File 2 were fantastic. I love those. And this one, I just feel like, has the least to offer, was received the worst,
Got no promotion.
and definitely shouldn't have. I guess, what was the one that they were going to give us for free with
Reverse?
Village? Yeah, where's that? Where's
No announcement. It's almost been a year.
where's RE Reverse? I think it's officially gone.
No, they've never said.
They've never said
I
it's
haven't,
not happening.
unless I've been told wrong. They haven't said anything.
We'll get to that. We've
But,
got the
yeah,
chat.
We do.
I can see the IRL chat. Dr. Ryan
What's
is
up,
there.
Ryan?
Good to see you, Make Out Jam.
Hey
Oh, they're
guys.
saying July for that reverse. Thank you,
July,
Ryan.
it's still coming.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow, gosh. What's up, Kaito Kid? It's
Yo,
Jackal.
Randy.
A lot of the homies in the chat. Cool kids from all classes. We'd love to see you here. Thank you for joining us again on another fabulous edition.
Pervert.
I hope you guys get a wheel spin in. Maybe the perverts will have some feet shown. Who knows? But
Pervert.
Yeah, I came prepared.
yeah,
I brought my feet.
dude, I'm like, yeah. Well, your feet are already just out, dude.
Yeah, I didn't put on socks today.
I'm seeing feet already,
Yeah,
guys.
well, you get to see feet whenever you want.
I'm seeing. I could show you.
I'm wearing these. These are my mommy got them for me for Christmas.
Say, wait, hold on. Can I get a close up of you saying that again?
Yeah,
I'm so fucking happy.
Who got those for you?
My mommy got me
nice.
these for Christmas.
I love them. Love my mommy.
Little. Who doesn't love their mommy? I'm 35 years old and I'll call my mom mommy. God damn it.
I'm wearing very similar type of minimalist footwear,
Yeah.
Brian. This is like inspired by the great Bruce Lee, just like a small cotton, but with the rubber sole. You know, not the cotton sole, because those will absorb a lot of moisture out in the grass.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing some Tai Chi out in the grass, so I don't want to
Oh,
absorb no moisture. You know.
I thought you wanted to feel the earth under the feet when you do Tai Chi.
Yeah, but you know, I have to walk through a veritable landmine
Oh,
of
yeah.
dog shit.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
to get to the grass. You know, these fucking people at the park don't pick up after the goddamn animals.
Oh, I thought you were doing this like in your little side yard.
No, I have no grass. It's all dirt out there. You
Yeah.
know, my yard's I've given up on. All hope, you know, is lost in my yard.
I like your yard. Your yard's like the best place for a barbecue.
I just let it go though. I let nature do its thing. I'm not. Who am I to intervene? Water the fucking dirt to grow grass. No, let the dirt wants to be there. Let it be dirt.
Oh man.
You know, I set up some drip lines. I plant some succulents. Those seem to
Yeah.
propagate well. I can do that. But we are going to jump right in. We've got the Discord open. We want to talk about the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
I beat my current video game that I've been obsessed with was Deathloop. I beat it, Brian.
Garrett beat a game.
I finally did, I think, one of the first PS5 games. No. Yeah, because I haven't beat Like a Dragon. What else do I even have on PS5?
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I beat that. That's true.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the second game you beat.
The controls are backwards. X is cancel. And it's
Oh.
like Switch, but on
yeah,
PS4.
you got the Japanese edition.
Well, I don't even think you could switch it.
No, it's the Japanese edition.
So this is the tutorial, I guess. You know, the first one, I did it in 2 minutes. The next one, what'd it take me? 1:42. It seems like I don't even remember what these are, but they seem easy. Let's start on this one. Branched out.
Seems like a pretty linear game. Like you just kind of
Rest
do
for the
missions,
weary.
and then yeah. To me, this always seemed like a Mercenaries.
It kind of is just a horde mode, according to the BSSA, but it tells like a story. You're like one of Hunk's enforcers or some shit.
Yeah.
This game was. There's another really. Oh, I hit back. Damn it.
It's circle.
There's another really weird. I think that would be right behind Biohazard Umbrella Corps in my like worst of Resident Evil spin-offs. And I forget what this one was called for PS3, but it was like you played Hunk and 3 other agents.
Oh.
And you were going after Leon and certain things during the events of Resident Evil 2. But you would fight cooperatively with the computer AI, like in
What was that called?
Raccoon
Operation
City.
Raccoon City.
It was Yeah, that's it.
That's what I thought we were playing.
No, that's second worst on my list. Okay.
Yeah.
This one, number 1, I think, worst fucking game for any console that has the Resident Evil or Biohazard name attached. This is not Operation Raccoon City. Biohazard Umbrella Corps.
Okay. This is like the tactical.
3-word titles, both almost completely received no acclaim amongst any of my peers or anyone. I didn't even see a lot of media for these games.
Huh.
But maybe next week we play that one, which I believe would be. I feel like that one, the computer AI wasn't good, but at least you could play through the single player story of it and get something. Wasn't very good. This is almost nothing but horde mode now that the online mode isn't supported. I could show you. Well, we just picked, I think, level 3. I don't know. It's one that I've beaten before, but I haven't played this since 2016 probably. So let's get reacquainted with the controls.
I think that's a good idea.
There was a big thing with like an axe. Like remember when they rebooted Lara Croft? She had an ice climbing axe.
Yeah.
This thing is all about this too.
Whatever this little.
This melee.
Oh.
It's even there in the. But they were going for this whole theme of like, you're the Grim Reaper, you know. Hunk is like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Death is his known.
Yeah, I
alias.
remember you playing this.
But look how fast like you move, and they want you to take cover, and then like, it was competitive multiplayer, so you were actually like meant to be playing as a first-person shooter. You'd be shooting other players, and then the zombies would just kind of get in the way, slow you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember watching you play this, and was Operation Raccoon City the same type of controls?
Don't know. I think it was more third person.
Okay.
Not so over the shoulder. I think it was pulled back a little more.
Yeah, this.
You can fuck with the field of view. There's different guns. Oh, I've got a Glock.
Having the.
But what is this light up cover?
Oh, it's. I remember that.
Great
Like I remember
cover.
you could assign cover.
Destroy.
This
Oh,
reminded me
shit.
of a James Bond game that came out on the.
Oh fuck! A grenade. Oh fuck! Oh
Shit.
no! Oops.
Ouch.
What? James Bond game?
Yeah, there was a James Bond game that had a cover system similar to this on the GameCube. I think it was Nightfire or something like that. Oh shit! That zombie came to eat your body. That's cool. I've never seen that.
Oh,
in a
he's
game.
going after me. I think this game is entirely in like the Unity engine, and I remember there was a way in multiplayer when the servers were still up. It would like zoom way back, and you would see how big the map was, and you were just like tiny.
I bet you this was a mobile game in Japan, and then they made it a regular game.
Maybe like it was developed for mobile, and then it just
Yeah,
got
you know.
here. Okay, which one?
Because it looks like a piece of
So
shit.
I've got a time in that. It looks like a piece of shit. I've got a time in this. While we take our first call,
Okay.
I'm going to go and just, let me see. Back is X. I just want to see, at my house with the terrible internet, it definitely would not load.
Oh, okay. You want to see if there is an online?
Let me just see
Hello.
if the servers still work. I don't think they do. Hello!
Hello, Alistair.
Hey, how's it going?
Alistair.
Good. How are you?
Customizable
Oh,
characters.
I'm just grand, thank you.
Great.
Just grand. Where are you calling from, Alistair? You're over in the UK?
That is correct. UK, Southeast Sussex.
Southeast. Did you stay up late or get up early for the Nintendo Direct that happened today?
I did. It was only at 10 p.m. over here,
okay.
so
Not too bad.
I tuned in for that.
Was there anything that kind of
Was,
spoke to you? Because I was not watching it. I don't know if you watched it live, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching it live because it was at 2 o'clock, so right in the middle of my stream. So I figure everybody's gonna want
Streamed
to
it.
watch it, so I streamed it live.
Yeah, I know the boys streamed it here. I think Johnny and Rocco streamed
Oh
it.
yeah, I saw the Go Live tweet. I think honestly it was neat. It was a Nintendo event. I thought they actually showed some stuff I didn't expect them to show.
Well, how long did it last?
40
they do
minutes.
an hour? Okay, that's good. If it's tight,
It's super tight.
I can stick with that.
But
I didn't get. I was actually texting someone today. Slime.
Yeah.
You know, the homie up in Canada. We were talking about something, and he was telling me about. Oh shit! It worked, Brian. I haven't played this since. I can't believe the lobby's still
Oh my
fucking
god!
work.
So it's just
Holy
your
shit,
shit
people are
internet.
playing this?
I guess it was. What's the weapon set even?
Excuse
I don't
me.
even know.
Portal is cool, but yeah, honestly, like. if
Oh
you-
yeah, Sean was happy about that. I heard.
Yeah, because now he can let his kids play Portal. Honestly, I would say if you haven't played that game since it came out, it's worth revisiting. I'm sure it's better than you remember it, and the memes kind of might have faded away, so you can actually enjoy the game again.
What meme? Oh, the cake one.
All of them. There's so many, not just the fucking
I
cake
know,
as a
I know.
meme. There's the song. There's the fucking everything.
Ooh, look at all the customization.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like they showed stuff that people could genuinely be on the lookout for. These videos always seem more like, hey guys, here's some things that we know people would probably have missed if we didn't have a show about
Oh,
it.
do I have to ready up?
So I thought it was cool. But I would have liked to see like a big announcement. Xenoblade 3 was cool. I still want to play 2. And then what did I really like? I'm really excited for Kirby. I hadn't seen that much of Kirby, and that, I mean, I knew I was already going to get it, but it looks like such a fun game that I'm really excited for that.
The Kirby game I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything of, but I thought sawing
Big
into
mouth
that
load.
that was a big get or a big want from the audience.
Yeah.
This just keeps counting down from 5. I don't know if I'm supposed to ready up in some way that I'm not doing.
Looks like you
Was
might.
that just another piece of this shit cake that is this game that it can't count down from 5?
I don't really know. Like, I don't want to exit the lobby, but I feel like everyone else doesn't have a number. I have the number 3 next to my name.
Yeah.
Wipe out the enemy team.
It might be waiting for a 6th.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe there's only 5 people in the world playing right now.
Or the other people are in a match.
That guy looks like Leon, so he must have unlocked some shit.
You've managed to unify the entire Operation Raccoon City community for the poorly played stream.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, Biohazard Umbrella Corps, because we're gonna.
Oh, is that what this game is?
We're gonna keep conflating the 2 worst spin-offs. But yeah, I saw a lot of going into it. People were looking for Kirby stuff. Also, people wanted Breath of the Wild 2, which I guess they didn't get.
But that's what I mean. They weren't going to announce that there.
I didn't really jump and go like, fuck, I'm gonna buy that on any of the titles. But I think the Switch is like my least used system.
Yeah. And dude, like, I'm talking to Painter in the chat about it as well. But like, the moment they showed the fucking MLB The Show footage, because that's all I've been waiting. So they announced that MLB The Show, which is produced by San Diego Studios here in San Diego for Sony exclusively since 2006 when it came out.
Yeah.
Last year, MLB forced them to put MLB The Show on Xbox, and it's an Xbox Game Pass game. Now there's cross-save, so you can take your save from the fucking Xbox or your career from the Xbox to the PlayStation, ideally returning it home. But this year they announced MLB The Show 22 was going to be on the Switch, which I not only laughed at, I scoffed at, because that system can barely run PS3 games at a fucking 1080p resolution, let alone fucking 60 frames.
You think it's gonna be a stripped down version?
When they showed it, it was like it looked like a 64
Holy
game.
shit.
The crowds were like, and the fucking jaggies and everything.
Oh,
it
no.
I
was.
didn't know resolutions could go that low.
It really was like, man, am I watching? It's not. It really looked like an early PS3 game in terms of fidelity, and even still, those were actually HD. The fucking ridiculousness of that, still, that the Switch has been out for 5 years, and still has new games coming out on it that actually people are excited for, is really cool. But yeah, when you see its wrinkles, it's like, dude, that's a bummer. Like that doesn't. Why would you show this on your Direct? This is kind of embarrassing. But
So
hey,
every year the third-party Switch games just look worse and worse.
yeah, and it's because they're not developing games for that
system.
Yeah, they're developing for systems that are like now two years ahead in terms of technology, and it's like, man, they have to like kind of break certain game mechanics to do it. It's like when they put Tony Hawk 4 on the PS1. It's like this is weird. It's really weird. But,
yeah.
But like, hey, I mean, the coolest thing I should say is that now we have a system which literally has, and this is the first time ever, a single player game file that you can play on literally any of the systems. Not a GTA Online file, not like a fucking MMO, but like you have your first player file, and you can play cross progression on Switch, on PS4, and Xbox. And that's pretty.
For which game?
For MLB The Show, which is crazy.
2022.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would use that? I'm trying to think of like who would even.
I mean, somebody like Sean could have his.
I guess like, oh, I'm gonna go mobile. I'll take my Nintendo out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back at home. I'm gonna play on my Xbox. I guess.
Yeah.
Pervert.
I mean, I guess you can deal with like maybe the graphics aren't so great on handheld, whatever. But I mean, the fact that the model is buy 2 games is kind of crazy.
It is. It's almost the Pokemon model. Like here's red and blue.
Yeah. But for me, the biggest thing is this kind of backdoor deal that nobody's really realized, which again is, I don't think I can think like transferring let you take your game from the console to the portable. This doesn't just let you take it from the console to the portable. It lets you take your save file to another system.
To another console.
So that's pretty unique. So Sony and Nintendo have done something really, really special here, I think, and Xbox.
I'm backing out of any online matchmaking as that was not working at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to the next. Rest for the Weary is the mission I haven't done yet.
Question is, how long were those people in the lobby waiting to find a game?
I wonder, and they're probably pissed at me that we got a fifth,
got
only
a
one
fifth.
more. Oh, he left.
It's been 3 years. We finally got someone.
Those people have been perpetually on.
He fucking left. It's funny. Like the technology interested me in what you're talking about, the cross save for MLB The Show. It's just the game and the franchise I have like no experience or interest with. The only thing that seemed cool. Well, actually, no, they didn't do it. I thought a lot of people going into the show were looking for Zelda, Twilight Princess, and was it Wind Waker?
Yeah. So they got Earthbound.
They got Earthbound 1 and 2 or prequel?
Earthbound, yes.
Beginnings?
The NES and the Super Nintendo Earthbound games.
And they still know Mother 3, which is what everyone wants.
But that's because this isn't the announcement for that. Nobody.
Not a Nintendo Direct.
Nobody spends crazy money in Q1. So they're gonna wait till Q2 where everybody's.
Oh, and it makes sense because 1 and 2 now are out, and then they'll put 3 out in Q4.
Release all 3, you oversaturate. So you need a kind of a dry month. You have Kirby on the horizon. You put Earthbound out now. Everybody plays all 3 of them, and by the time Kirby comes out, they might be burned out.
Yeah.
Or there's a number of things, but I think that is them going.
Oh,
stay tuned.
I just have to collect 20 DNA samples, and I have 6 now. Now 7.
But yeah, I think
this is easy. So it's just basically like hunt and kill some dudes. Look how fast you can move through this fucking game.
I think that was the thing that made me really attracted to this game. Jesus Christ, when I watched you play it, that's what killed you last time, not a zombie.
I know. I killed myself.
What the fuck?
That's what I wanted to get out.
These animations are garbage.
Well, it's like this really just looks like kind of a. a Musou shooter game. You know what I mean? Like a Warriors game where it's kind of like kill these enemies until you get the objective.
Oh, what?
And then you're timed. It looks like it's just kind of mindless fun. I don't know.
Well, it's definitely not that fun, but it is mindless. I will give them that. I am dead. Like, give me the finally the retry button.
But yeah, Alistair, what were your thoughts of some of the things you saw?
Yeah, it was my overall impression. It was a good direct. I think it's a lot of stuff in there is going to make a lot of people happy, but it wasn't quite for me. Didn't really talk about anything I was personally interested in, which is an entirely personal thing. But the show itself was pretty good. That new Wii Sports or Switch Sports, I suppose at this point thing.
That's interesting. What?
Yeah, I was interested in that. I was very interested as to why they didn't just go with regular Miis, because those are still on the Switch. No one knows they're there, but they're there.
Yeah, I saw. It looks like an updated, kind of sleek version of the Mii. It makes it look like the Xbox 360 avatar.
The avatar, yeah, a little bit.
They're taller though,
Yeah,
it's a weird choice.
My guess, if I had to answer for Nintendo, is because of what's the word I'm looking for? Not dexterity, but previously you were using a very limited, rudimentary first effort attempt with the Wii and the Wiimote. The Wiimote was then reiterated with a better motion sensor inside
Wii Motion
of it.
Plus.
So now, on top of all of that, you have the new Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons, which are supremely tuned in terms of their gyro and physical controls. So what I think that is you need more. It's not dexterity, but it's like
you got more of a body to move around.
Articulation, points of articulation.
Okay.
So having the bigger bodies.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
With an elbow and a knee joint, and not just a little, little head and a body. That's all the Wii.
On the back end, it was. I think what it was previously was you needed just to get the idea of the racket. Like the racket was really all that mattered. But now this thing is actually like that was the reason why you saw two grown men in their mid-40s do fucking volleyball with a split screen, which was hilarious. Just fucking Nintendo.
Oh, did they do a gameplay demo?
Yeah, they're like, look at how this volleyball is gonna look, and I'm like, I don't want to. I believe you. I don't want to see this.
Please, sir.
But I think
that was awkward.
I think it's points of articulation and because dude, with the fucking soccer game that they have in there, they're like, yeah, you'll be able to get support so that your left Joy-Con can control where your character moves, and then you can stand up and actually kick the ball.
And do you strap it to your foot?
You use that strap that they had similar to the one with the Wii Ring Fit.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you one with like the special edition. But you survived.
I survived round 1 of how many?
Yep. 5 probably, if I had to guess.
This game is so funny. It's like Call of Duty,
great.
but I'm just doing this weird horde mode and everything's so slow. It's just basically like don't get ganged up on, I guess.
Yeah, it's
the Portal announcement I thought was cool. Like, I still have my orange box, so if I ever wanted to play those games, like I could.
Yeah.
But I think there's DLC and shit that's probably going to be included that I don't even have.
Is that the first Valve game on a Nintendo platform?
Wow.
Actually, you might make a very good point.
Yeah.
That might be.
Maybe.
Because I don't think we got Portal, unless it was some like. I don't think we got Orange Box on the Wii, and I don't think we got Orange Box on Wii U.
I'm trying to think.
So
I don't think of any other Nintendo.
Team Fortress, or no, what's it called? What's the one? Yeah, with
Team
the
Fortress 2. That was part of the orange box.
But I feel like didn't we get a Team Fortress or
nothing on
Is
Nintendo.
Left 4 Dead Valve or no?
Yes.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead's Valve.
Did we get a Left 4 Dead on the
Nope,
Switch?
never.
No.
It would have been before Switch.
Bridge
I mean,
construction game?
Nah, that
Portal Bridge.
That Portal Bridge construction game.
Valve?
What is that? I saw that in GameStop the other day, and I was like confused.
If so, then I would say that
that maybe because that's kind of recent.
But Ryan, I think, agrees with us that this is the first Valve game on a Nintendo system.
It seems like it. Who wants some?
Me.
Who wants some zombies?
That's cool, dude. Yeah, dude, good eye recognizing that.
Good eye, Alistar. I've got an eye
I think
for
this is
grind.
basically tacit confirmation that Half-Life 3 is going to be Switch exclusive.
Bayonetta 3 and Half-Life 3. What's coming first?
I still need to check out, like, did they ever 2Dify Half-Life Alyx, or is that still strictly a, whatever it's called, Vive?
The Vive.
I think the mod that kind of unVRs it is still in development.
Okay.
And it is technically playable at this point, but it's very stripped down and not a lot of fun
I would imagine
compared
that,
to
yeah.
the regular version.
I would want to experience that thing in full VR, man.
It's really cool. When I did it at Jordan's house, like I couldn't believe how good the
how far
tracking
that's
was.
come.
Yeah.
I know, I haven't played good VR in a bit.
So that's the thing. Like I thought, because that's what I thought. I'm like, I put on the PSVR and I played Resident Evil 7 a little bit like that, and I'm like, this is really cool. And then the underrated. If you guys have a PS4, PS5, and you are looking for a phenomenal VR game, and you haven't checked out Walking Dead Saints and Sinners,
I was gonna say that's the last impressive VR game I've played. Yeah.
it's woo!
Saints and Sinners is fucking great.
It's like Saints and Sinners, but even more adaptability and more customization and more points to like immerse with. Like it really is like, oh, here's a cinder block. You need 2 hands to pick it up. Like it's short of literally having weight.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then you have to to throw it. You have to like push it because you can't just do it with one hand.
And there's vibration feedback in your handset too.
a little
and
bit, yeah.
that's cool.
It's really cool.
I survived round 2.
But yeah.
Good job.
So sorry, yeah. Alistair, you're talking about more VR, more Half-Life on Switch.
I don't think we're getting
Yeah,
VR
I think.
on Switch.
I think you know, if Portal is coming to Switch, I don't think it's unreasonable to think that, you know, the Half-Life games could in some capacity come to the Switch. We've been getting a lot of kind of retro games coming to the platform
Yeah.
recently.
Oh, that
you know,
makes
just,
sense.
you know, old school Star Wars games come on it not long ago.
Half-Life
Come
1
on it
and
not
2.
long ago. Ooh, that was a bad sentence.
Yeah, well, no, you're fine. But we get what you mean, and honestly, it's just for
I
me.
think that could happen. I think more Valve games for sure. It is almost like everything that is on the Switch is like archiving a portable way or an updated way to play an old game. A lot of the games I've bought on there are just re-releases.
Yeah.
Right.
The stuff that was new that was in the announcements, like Xenoblade 3, I just, you know, I feel like I wasn't that interested in Xenoblade 2, so I'm not into that. Nothing spoke to me, really, outside of, I think, maybe those Valve games, the Portal 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what
Yeah,
there
I'm
was-
pretty much in the same boat.
I'm trying to get excited about that soccer game.
What's that?
The like Mario Strikers, like
Oh,
Battle
right.
Soccer.
Yeah,
whatever
I
it was called.
don't know.
Just
Oh, the
'cause-
48 levels come into Mario Kart. They're
Yeah.
cool.
Getting that for free if you're a Switch Online member. is
Team-sized
really nice.
DLC.
That's
pretty
huge.
big.
That's a whole other game, basically.
I might actually have to buy that game. I've never upgraded my Wii U
Right, so you
version.
want to buy 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, now would be a good time to get that.
Right?
But otherwise, I think it's only $25. So maybe see if there's like a bundle deal where you can get the whole thing.
Well, isn't that 48 new tracks only for Switch Online?
No, if you have Switch
Subscription.
Online, you don't have to pay for it.
But you can just pay for it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. I haven't really bought any new Switch games. I'm trying to think of what the last thing I was even playing on there was. Probably, I'm waiting for the physical version of Quake.
Ooh.
That I'm getting from Limited Run Games. But
PS4?
no, for Switch. That's the last game I bought, but it's just not here yet.
Wait. That's great.
I can't think of anything I bought for. I just really don't use my Switch that much. I don't know about you two.
No, and if I do, honestly, it's like at this point I'm almost.
The NES games, that's like the last thing I've been doing. Like I've been playing that Eliminator boat duel I told you about, Brian.
Oh yeah.
But
Eliminator
I just play for like 5 minutes, you know.
What were you? Wait.
While
what was
Trish
this?
is watching TV. I told you about the games on the Switch NES curation.
Oh.
And how they're
those.
always updating those last week.
Yeah.
We talked about Eliminator Boat Duel is like a isometric and a rear view boat racing game.
I remember that game now. Yeah. Sorry. I just didn't remember my name.
That's like, God, man. I mean, really, the only thing I've played in months and months. Oh, I got No More Heroes 3, and that was a lot of fun. Damn it. I died again. That was a lot of fun. No More Heroes was a lot of fun. I should probably get back into that.
Yeah, I think you'd like that.
But when there's new games on PS5 and Xbox now, it's like, ooh, finish Deathloop, play Halo. That's what I've been doing now, too, is going back to Halo.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I never beat that.
I had a gorilla fight with the big... He's like, he wheezes and he's got one red eye. I don't know if his name is Atriox.
That's a cool boss fight in that game.
Hey guys.
Is that Atriox or does he work for Atriox?
Oh,
I kicked that guy's ass. He had a shield that was powered up by his ship, and I had to keep blowing holes in the side of the fucking ship to keep his shield down.
Oh.
And then the motherfucker came at me with a giant gravity hammer.
Damn.
I like the customized weapons in that game. In single-player story of Halo, you can come across like red energy shield swords.
Oh.
You know, like the blue one,
and
but
then you
it's
get
red.
And then you get to summon them at your FOBs, which is great.
I need to play more of that, man.
I haven't set up the FOBs. How's that work?
You just they're just on the map, and you're just kind of
I've summoned
killed by
regular
Covenant,
guns.
Just capture them.
You can summon Covenant weapons.
Yeah, the high value targets. If you kill those, you get like their upgraded gun at your FOB.
No shit.
Ooh, fuck me, dude. I gotta try that more.
Honestly, I need to get back into Halo. I hadn't been playing it because I just was, I feel like I'd been inundated with too many FPSs at the time.
We lost in the third round. I gotta do it all over again.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Infinite was a return to form for the series for my money.
The grappling and swinging around like Spider-Man, it just reinvented the gameplay.
Yeah.
From
especially after 5 was a bloody disaster, if I'm being brutally honest. Speaking from my own.
I don't
point of
remember,
view.
but you can be honest.
Yeah,
I'll allow
I'm not a fan of 5. I don't think anyone is.
Oh yeah. I don't think I ever played it.
I mean, the last ones I played had to be on the 360 because I didn't have an Xbox One.
What was the Master
last
Chief Collection? So I played 1, 2, 3, and you know that ODST and all that shit, like the good games. But yeah,
I played ODST. Was there one on was there one on 360 after ODST? Halo 4?
Yes, Reach and 4 were after ODST.
I think I might have played some of 4, but probably not that much.
I don't think I played Reach, but I played 4. What was wrong with 5? I guess I never played it.
It's in terms of gameplay. Actually, it's pretty good in terms of gameplay, and the multiplayer, even though it's like kind of sterile and esportsy, that's pretty fun as well. But the story is dog shit. It just actively ruins so many characters. There's a notorious scene, cutscene where the Master Chief just gets the shit beaten out of him by someone that's about like a quarter his strength and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. That's where all the other Spartans are going at. They're all pissed at him.
Yeah.
He broke the bro code, or he fucked Cortana or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then Cortana, who, spoiler alert for a 10-year-old game, dies in 4, but then she comes back in 5 and she's the villain and she wants to like destroy the universe.
Well, so in Infinite she's kind of like this villain character so far.
And I actually like how Infinite handled that. Like, they kind of stuck with it, but they did a good job at kind of with that story point in Infinite.
She's coming back around. Like, I don't know. I'm at the point now where I'm like walking through hallways hearing whispers and shit.
See, I think it's a whole boss type situation where she's like a rogue AI that's implanted to do something specific, but not everybody can know it.
Sample obtained.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just
need to know basis.
I need to beat it. You know. Oh, you guys kind of got me excited to play it again.
They play up the really melodramatic like love between the Master Chief and Cortana, and it just always makes me laugh.
Oh man, that's respect. Man.
I don't know. It's goofy.
Well, hell yeah, Alistair. We covered a lot.
We covered it, Alistair.
And my internet dropped out halfway through that call, and I don't think anyone noticed.
Oh yeah, no, we did not.
What happened?
Well, excellent. His internet dumped.
Oh. Could have fooled me.
Right, didn't it?
Yeah.
Survival at hand. Well, any parting words for us, Alistair?
Just a few. Can I get a wheel spin?
Oh, yeah, you
can.
You sure can.
All right, let's do
This
this.
is George.
I'm
so fucking happy.
Let's get a wheel spin for you. I'm gonna load your timpani. I've survived. I wonder if I can pause this.
Hopefully. Nope.
Okay, I've paused your timpani. Let me pause the game, huh? Can't? Oh, it does not pause?
No.
You can't fucking pause. Jesus Christ.
Maybe if you go to...
Brian, why don't you play for a second?
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna give you this.
All right.
I'm gonna go all cams. You're crouched, so.
How do you uncrouch? What are the buttons?
Probably. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That's the button. Okay, Alistair, here's your wheel spin.
Okay.
Alistair? You there?
I'm here.
Please leave.
I'm gone.
All right, back in the waiting room with him. That's, it's unfortunate sometimes.
Sometimes you get please leave.
Sometimes you just got to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. Even after such a good phone call. Though.
Yeah, a great call, honestly. It's kind of rude, but, them's the way the cookie crumbles.
Just remember Garrett hung up on you. Wasn't me.
Yeah, Brian is currently playing effortlessly.
That word wasn't.
Yeah, effortlessly.
You got it. I love
Please
doing this
follow
show.
me on Twitter.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Honestly, this is what I mean. Like, playing this now, this kind of reminds me a little bit of what it was like to play fucking Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah, it was just this hated online kind of,
It's just such a departure from survival horror that I can see why people don't like it.
It's a weird tie-in. It's like an action-y tie-in to a franchise.
And it's such a weird concept where I've never seen a game that is this dynamic in its perspective, where it's attached to the shoulder for
So
third-person shooting, but then you can go
Right
straight
in.
into first-person shooting, and a cover mechanic that then drops it off of your back.
Cover that whole time. Well, because I'm not getting shot at.
Yeah, which
Oh,
is
you can go up that rung. Well, hey. I climbed a wall when I had the axe equipped. It was wild. I didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I.
So he's hunting. He's got 14 of 30 vials collected. So all you got to do is pick up those red vials that you probably have
Keep
all
running.
over the ground. 16 of 30. Is this still alpha round? No, this is beta. Gotta be.
Beta team. Oh, so we're done here.
The beta boys.
Debatable.
There's a fucking store. The other day I was driving around. There's a store called the Backpack Boys. And I was like, yo, I have to fucking go around and like peer in the window and see like,
what was
is
it
this?
about?
I don't know, but there were people in there and it looked like a brand new, like, when you see a piece of commercial real estate that's just sat empty for 20 years.
Yep.
All of a sudden it's remodeled and their lights are on. You're like, whoa, that sticks out. That's been abandoned forever.
Yes.
What the fuck are the Backpack Boys? I'm gonna look at my phone right now.
Oh shit!
I'm going tonight. I
just
hope
died.
they're open. No, Brian.
Help.
Ouch. I have lost myself.
It's like if you get too overwhelmed, they get you.
Which I like, because you kind of keep moving and all of a sudden you turn the corner and
you're
there's
like,
like 20 of them. But yeah, honestly, that was fun. I didn't think that would be I didn't think that would be as engaging as it was. But like, again, like mindless shooter every once in a while is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not.
Also, thank you, Kristen just gifted 2 subs.
Oh, thanks. Oh shit, what's up? Is that Earth Crisis Actor? Yeah. Well, hell yeah. Oh, I was getting.
I mean, Ryan, this does not look like a game that you would like fall in love with. This looks like a game that you
Are
would
there
enjoy.
achievements? There's definitely trophies or whatever.
Yeah, Ryan.
What does he get?
Ryan's saying this game looks boring as shit, but probably got the fucking platinum on it. So.
Yeah, well,
Ryan,
that's
you
just
showed. Sorry, go ahead.
just for the platinum though. That's the only reason he did it.
You should see the stack of games he showed us that he's playing to platinum.
Well,
next
Trish
week.
gave him the heads up on the fucking Monster High game.
Yeah,
and he's like, cool, another easy platinum in the bag.
Oh, this game looks boring as shit. All right, go have fun with Monster High. We'll sit here and talk about it like you're on a high horse, my friend.
Hey, man.
Monster High Horse.
If you would,
The third period.
if you were to platinum a game, would you rather do this
Addams
or
Family.
Monster High?
I'm sorry, guys. The Addams Family game.
Oh, she didn't tell you about Monster High? You gotta do that one next, dude.
He did also buy Monster High, but he got that Addams Family game.
That one was.
That's what he said we were talking about.
That's the one.
Sorry, Ryan. Fuck it.
She's good at platinum those movie tie-in games.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, watch out. No, I love Ryan. That's great. Good luck trying to get, I think he's now trying to get milestone achievement number 140 or something like that. I think it's 100. I think he only has like 140 platinums.
Only? I like how you fucking.
Well,
you make it sound less than. Yeah, he's only got.
Well,
140
because he actually
I
has.
love that.
He actually has way more than that.
Oh, that's good. That's even better. What a
and
dick.
he's so mad in the chat. He wrote 1050. Come on.
Jesus Christ. 1050.
He finally beat Dragon Quest 11.
Grenade.
I love our friend Ryan. Oh man, honestly I love video games. I love this whole thing that we get to do.
I
It's great.
play video games every day. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of games and staying up at night, just going through all the stuff that I was currently working on. Like I said, like I ate a lot of time up in Deathloop trying to beat it.
That's cool you beat it.
But it was fun. It was really satisfying once I finally like did that puzzle of, okay, all 7 visionaries and you got to do it in one go. Fucking here's the I finally like figured out every little clue and every little method to like how to achieve this. Let's go. And I did it on my first try. So I was super fucking stoked.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I like that game. That's a game where I'm like, I'm gonna get into that like personally.
I could go back and keep playing now as Julia.
Yeah.
She's got a sick ass perk where she can fucking turn into any character, so you can hide amongst the NPCs basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And Colt couldn't do that, so I want to use that to infiltrate rando timelines and kind of like hide in plain sight.
Yeah, kind of like a new dimension of the game. Like,
Yes.
It's really cool. Like we were saying before the show, you get that ability to go back with the knowledge of how people's days could have gone.
Yeah, you know what they're playing as Colt or trying to do.
Yeah.
Having done it.
Yeah. They've set up
That's
a very
cool.
cool scenario for like just the in-game lore. You know what I mean? Where the loop works. You know.
Yeah.
Whether it's you or
God,
Julia.
some of those puzzles though, and there's a lot of puzzles just even in Colt's game
Yeah.
that I haven't figured out yet. Like all the delivery booths and the Gideon Fry character. Like I haven't found the note that clues me in on any of that shit yet.
Oh.
You down with Gideon Fry?
Isn't that a
I don't know.
crazy authors?
I don't know. That's what the character that delivers shit to these phone booths and in all 4 zones of Blackreef, there's like a booth that you put a delivery code in. But I don't know what's in them. Like I don't know if there's like cool weapons in them or what.
Huh.
It's just, there's a lot of mysteries that even if you beat the game, like you can go back and keep fucking with.
That sounds cool.
Can I crawl down into this tiny fucking? Oh shit! You can get prone.
Oh yeah, circle. Oh.
Ooh, Doberman pincer. Let's
I like
change
that.
out the Glock for the Doberman. This is a shotgun, a bullpup shotgun. Let's try it out. Oh, I like this. I like that. Don't stand in one spot. It's almost about moving around constantly because someone will sneak up. They like spawn people behind you, I think. Whoa, like that. See what I'm saying? Okay,
Yeah, I do.
We got this round 2 in the bag.
Have you ever checked out Hades?
No, Derek gave a fucking good little synopsis of it on the last, I don't know, 3 weeks of our podcast.
Oh, good. He's checking it out?
He's beaten it. He took it, well, some of the chat might argue maybe he didn't beat it. Apparently, So he came on maybe 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
glowing about it, loved it.
Yeah.
Then he talked about it a week after that, like still having fun in Hades. It's like, this game's cool, you know? Then he got to the end, the last circle of hell. He beat Hades, Brian.
Yeah.
And then he went back to the beginning. And there's no cutscene, there's no new abilities, there's no new game plus. It's just you keep going. And apparently you have to do it 10 times to like get the true ending.
Yeah.
And after he realized even you had to do it a second time, like, what the fuck? He just ranted and hated on that fucking game.
Yeah.
Hated on it last week on the podcast. I mean, she spit acid in its face.
Oh yeah.
So mad that he couldn't just do it once and be done and have the satisfaction of a game being over.
Well, I mean, he can.
He could look at it that way.
He totally can, yeah.
But he didn't. He looked at it as, I put 32 hours in this game. I beat it. And it told me there is no beating it. You just play forever. And he was disappointed. I get that. I would be a little disappointed if I didn't even get a fucking cutscene.
It's a roguelike.
But give me a fucking cutscene at the end. At the end of Castlevania, you get a cutscene.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, there's so much.
Last one.
So I could understand. Okay, I don't want to shit on Derek because that's not the point of this.
Well, it's not shitting on Derek. That's his opinion.
Well, no, of course, exactly. So that's why I want to make it clear that I'm not trying to just shit on what his experience of the game is. I understand where he's.
Are you playing it?
I've played it before. Like that's one of my favorite, if not the only roguelike that I'll even play. Like I was gonna bring it up to you because the only other one that sounded anywhere near as good was in effect kind of Deathloop.
Well, I liked Rogue Legacy. Deathloop just is more of a shooter.
Yeah.
To me.
But like so, Rogue Legacy was the only other one that I liked before that. It's one of those things where it's like the first roguelike you get into is either the one that you love forever, or it's like it opens you into the world of roguelikes.
Yeah.
Or other rogue type games. With Hades, it's not about going through it once. Like to me, that's why I'm a little surprised that's what it is. I'm just surprised at his response because I'm like the whole.
I was too, because he glowed about it for 2 weeks.
Well, also the whole game is structured around the concept of like each area, each time you go through it has a different texture to it than the last time you went there. So yeah, it's like to me, I'm like, oh, beating it once isn't the end game. There's probably like things that I still have to do, story missions that I still have to see, character arcs that I still have to finish, and then. Now that it knows that I've beaten the game, it's gonna like get me that ending. But yeah, to me,
10 times though, that's a lot.
I mean, a rogue game. I mean, you can beat that game when you get good at it. You can get
really?
When you get to the as you get along, you get way better at that game. You start
grind up your weapons and you get more abilities.
Yeah, and you start to understand what you need to do and where you need to go. And like, yeah, I at first it used to take me about 2.5 to 3 hours to get even to Hades. I never beat it, but
the last level.
I got close to beating Hades. Yeah, like the final boss, the final fight with Hades.
Okay.
It would take me like 2.5, 3 hours. After a week of playing it, like pretty consistently and loving it, by that point I could get to Hades, or to Jesus Christ, to the fight with Hades in like an hour.
Okay.
So like. I get where he's coming from.
Maybe he'll pick it back up. You know, maybe he got enlightened by his story and heard enough from other people who played it to where he'll go back in and do it, you know.
Yeah.
For round 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 through 10.
Yeah, I think honestly it's just one of those things that's happened to me too, where I mean it almost kind of even happened a little bit with Last of Us 2, where it's like, so is this game fucking done? Oh no, there's a whole second. Oh my God! You know, like there have been games where it's gone on longer than I thought it could, but yeah, I think Derek forgets, or some people might forget it. Again, I don't want to keep harping on Derek because that's his opinion. He can have it.
I just loved his reaction to it on our podcast.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
To go from 1 week loving it and then the next week like
fuck this.
Fuck this. I could understand the betrayal of the game at that point. He thinks it's done and the whole point is to beat Hades. And then again, like part of it is to have that petulant response that Zacharias, the main character, is having too. Like it's kind of stuck in this loop.
It's like a Sisyphus thing, right?
Yeah. Part of it is in there. It's Greek mythology. It's not. You're supposed to suffer. It's not clean.
And he gets that.
Which
that,
I don't.
That meta story and gameplay is there, as it is a roguelike and it is in this Greek mythology of being in hell, and repetitive things are a certain layer of that in the storytelling of Sisyphus and everything.
Yeah.
I think everything I've heard about it is great.
You'll love it.
No, I won't. I don't like isometric camera angles.
Right. I forgot you just won't like.
I can. I mean, I have, but I'm just not that into it. And a game like that, especially with everything else in my backlog, like I'm not starting Hades.
No.
Anytime soon.
I always forget that that's kind of like it's like me and anybody else. If they were to come up to me and say roguelike or open world, I would go, thank you, go away. Like I don't. To me, I'm like, I have so many other titles that I want to play.
Ooh, what's this?
That
It's an MP7.
Nice.
Switch up for the Glock. Oh no,
wait,
you
wait,
can't.
you dropped your other gun.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
But honestly, yeah, I think
Get out of cover, goddammit.
I think it'll be really cool to just play whatever games that you want to play. There's so many things out there that like
2 more.
It really doesn't matter as long as you find the game that you like. So I'm glad that Derek enjoyed it and enjoyed it as long as he felt it was fun. That's good. I think that actually is a big thing for me that I've had to learn over the last few days, is that sometimes like, hey, you know what? The game's over for me.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm finished with it, and I'm finished with this game.
Hey guys.
Not
this round.
this round.
Pervert.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
perverts. We're not done. But yeah, from what Derek described to me, Hades isn't for me.
I don't think so.
I've got such a backlog to get back into. Yakuza 7, finish Halo finally. I guess like I'm very close to the end of that. Feel good about going back and doing some Juliana stuff in Deathloop if I can get that to run. But I've been using my little mobile internet.
Yeah?
To kind of like, I get $100 gigs a month, but if I use that sparingly for like online shit,
Yeah.
it'll last a whole month of me playing like Halo last month,
Okay.
And it works way better than my shitty DSL. I can connect. Maybe I'll get into some loops with Juliana. But as I keep grinding this, that took 11 minutes. Let's see. Maybe that one being like up on an altered timeline made it harder. That was only 2 minutes. That one was 6 minutes. This one, collection training, we haven't beat yet. Oh, fuck, I went backwards. Let's try it. Can I change my loadout? Probably not. Recover all briefcases in the Tricell headquarters. Okay. Oh, I get different weapons depending. So this one gives me a Wolf's Bane, looks like a Ruger, and the Chris Vector. It's funny, when the Vector came out, I saw it in the airsoft market, and this game fucking was like one of the only ones I played where it picked it up. I bet it was all over the Call of Duty games.
What's is that the...
That top machine gun, it's a 9mm bullpup. Actually, it's not a bullpup. The magazine's in front of the trigger. It's
What's
just
the
this,
difference?
It's considered bullpup if the magazine is loading behind the trigger. So you get more accuracy with a bullpup rifle or a bullpup semi-automatic machine, whatever this is, like a personal defense weapon.
Yeah.
If the magazine and the ejecting ports and everything are behind your trigger, you can have a longer barrel on a compact gun. It doesn't stick out from your hand.
Gotcha.
That provides you more accuracy, but a Glock or this where the magazine loads the round past the trigger, it's got a shorter barrel on it.
Gotcha. I see. So rather than having the barrel be in front, I see.
The FAMAS is like Solid Snake's famous, machine gun.
Yeah.
That's like the, I think, most common like bullpup design.
So it's like a micro.
You just get like 3 more inches of barrel without your gun sticking 3 more inches out from a wall if you were gonna peek around it. You know what I mean? So you have more accuracy with a still small gun, because more of the gun is tucked up under your arm technically.
Yeah,
But the Chris Vector doesn't really apply.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense.
But this game and other games like really popularized this game, that gun when it came out. And I remember they made airsoft versions, and everyone was fucking playing with those when that thing hit the market.
So is the trigger that first little dick, or is that the little hand?
No, that's a first little dick. That's what you call a foregrip.
Yeah, so that's the foregrip. That's the magazine, and then the trigger's behind that.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you got a little fold-out stock.
I see. So it's like, yeah. So
But it's only 9mm. It's a small round in that thing.
Huh.
And then I don't know what the Wolfsbane is. I haven't played with that.
Huh.
But let's engage.
Good to learn. See, I like that kind of shit.
Engage number 1. It's April 2012. This will be our final experiment on the island. Once completed, we'll be taken to the next quarantine zone. Before that, you need to collect all the classified items. Okay. So you're working for, like, the secret Umbrella Army, I guess?
Yeah.
And, like, Hunk is your commander-in-chief?
I don't know, man.
He's the one that you look up to in the company? Recover all the briefcases. I just want some other enemy types. There were like dogs and stuff on the online mode, I remember.
Whoa.
So weird. Oh wait, here they are. Dude, they're Dobermans too? Yo, wake up, Pooch.
Yo, how did you not wake up? Those big ass
Whoa,
dogs.
he fucking flew off the side. Just
Yo.
kind of turned into a puddle of goo. Oh man, I hear guys.
Do enemies show up on your map or no?
They probably, I don't know.
that looks
Am I
like
gonna
a-
go off? Oh, I can
There's
go
probably
off.
dogs behind you.
Shit, I'm already out of ammo. Oh, briefcases.
Damn.
That's right, briefcase. You see all the briefcases? Just
Yeah, are you collecting all these briefcases?
yeah, that's what I need to do. I don't
Guess
remember how
yeah.
many.
Oh shit,
I'm
you're
very
fucking done.
This mission is very limited on ammo. I see.
Oh,
Okay, so each of these missions kind of operates in a different way. All right. Keep the health
What
up.
the hell?
Ooh, don't let it go. Oh, that's it.
Help, I have done it.
Okay, well, as I reload, let's get resituated. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we will talk to some other lovely Discord callers.
Dude,
Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god, Brian.
No.
It's been so long.
No.
What's up? Where's my cousin?
No. Where is he? I don't know. Garrett, where the fuck are you?
Yo, don't be calling him anyway. I want to fucking talk to you alone.
I don't want to talk to you at all.
Wait, hold on, dude. You don't even know what I gotta say.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, what is this fucking lame song you're listening to?
I don't know. Garrett put it on. It's his anime music.
Sounds like fucking Tegan and Sarah, you loser. Anyway, tell my cousin that he owes me the $20 from this weekend. He'll know what it's for.
Okay.
Yo, I'm back.
Dude.
What's up?
Dude. Fucking Twilight just came by.
Wait, what?
Did you give her did you let her in again?
No, I just was in the bathroom, dude, and I just sat back down.
Yeah, I know. They just came into the fucking room. They said you owe them $20, which I don't fucking believe for a second.
Dude, I can
for a millisecond. But they came in here and
my
fucking
cousin
talking
owes
shit.
me so much. Well, you know what? Whenever I give my cousin Twilight money, I just assume I'm not getting it back. So it's not like she owes me anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where
it's definitely one of those things.
You're not getting that money back, but fuck, dude.
This fucking deadhead here is having a goddamn buffet on my body.
I know.
It's time to retry the stage.
God damn it, I would too. But
wait, what?
What? Yeah, I'm just glad that we fucking got Twilight out of here.
We need to call our shots. We need to take a Discord call.
All right.
And we need to recover the briefcases. Okay, now that I know what's up, break cover. Jump over the cover.
You got a new name. I like to speak to new names. You got.
Fuck, why'd I pick that up?
Pina Colada. Ooh, I like Pina Colada. How you doing, Pina Colada?
Hello.
Your mic is muted, so we'll wait a couple of seconds.
God,
no
Pina
rush.
Colada was actually like one of my favorite
Slurpees?
flavors. Well, any kind of candy flavor that was Pina Colada, I was just all about it.
Dude, you got me fiending for a.
And I thought it was cool because it was like, yo, that's like an adult beverage.
Yeah. Like, that's exactly what I thought.
I'm like, yo, give me some Pina Colada.
Yeah, that was
flavor.
any time I went to a fucking 7-Eleven. That was all I got.
The Sobe? Do you remember Pina Colada Sobe?
Well, isn't that what Jizz Blizz was? Or Lizard Blizzard was?
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That was a what did we call? What was the other thing aside from Shaving Ryan's Privates?
I don't know.
Philip Seaman Hoffmore.
Philip Seaman Hoffmore.
Those are
Serena
three...
Williams said that on a red carpet though. That's
I know, and we used to just say it all the time, but now because of us laughing about that shit, Shaving Ryan's Privates, Philip Seaman Hoffmore, and fucking that are three things that I always miss-say because we always jokingly say them and we practice saying them that way so it would be not fucked up when you try to get it.
But now I can't not say it. Well,
exactly.
I made fun of a guy at a year 2000 New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
Who was so drunk he just kept saying Happy Manilium. I made fun of that so much that I couldn't say Happy Millennium anymore. I couldn't say it right because I only had worked it in my head wrong.
Oh god.
Hey, Happy Manilium.
Happy Manilium.
Is he there? Where's our caller?
Oh, dude, oh no, they went away.
I did see the other one in the chat. Thank you.
Philip Seaman Hoffman.
Chloe drew that Twilight bumper.
Yeah, she did. Thank you, Chloe.
And I was so excited on the last podcast after show. I was opening up stuff from the P.O. box.
Yeah.
And I really thought, I was like, dude, my birthday present's going to be in there because she painted this really cool painting.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw me retweet it, you saw it. But if not, wait, because I'll show it off on the show.
Okay.
I'll show it off on the P.O. box after show, and then also, like, I'll bring it in and show it off on the PPS, too. But she painted a lot of cool stuff for me, like in the background here.
Got some Ray.
Can I not pick this? Oh, that's a gun. Ooh. This is the Rafika. They call it something else here, but this is the TN-12 Falco or whatever.
Yeah, you got one of those.
Yeah, the Beretta M93R, which stood for Rafika. Since I'm out of ammo, I will swap it here. Oh, I'm timed, so I should pay attention. Ha. It was a 3-round burst. I have a Tokyo Marui electric airsoft version of that gun, and it's great because it has the 3-shot burst.
Yeah, I remember it.
Or just full auto, I think. No, it's single or 3-shot. But it operates on a tiny little battery that actually goes in the slide. Not
Really?
a very
You're out of ammo.
not a very powerful designed airsoft game, but it's great for just little indoor games. Pistol only matches, indoor close quarter stuff. It works great for that. Okay, we're fucked. We're out of ammo. I've got briefcases and a lot of guys probably gonna be ganging up. Okay.
Ganging. All right, let's see if we got somebody else to talk to.
Let me get these cases.
Well, you know what? They're back in. Let's see. Maybe they just were having an issue with their mic. You in with us?
Round 2.
Pina colada. I mean, you got us on a whole conversation about pina coladas. So.
Yeah, if we like them or not. Get out of here. Get out of here, lady. Okay, there's one outside.
Looks like we're not. All right, let's try to talk to Dad Drew.
Dad Drew. You're on the phone, Dad Drew.
Hi.
Dad Drew, you're on with us.
How are you?
Hello.
Good.
How are you?
I'm retreating. I'm getting a little overwhelmed here, but there's a case outside. How
can we help you?
How can we help you?
Last time I called in, I recommended a movie called Blood Diner to you all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So you guys were talking about a Serbian film.
Oh.
The other
Yeah.
day.
We were on the podcast after show last Sunday.
Oh.
Brian, have you seen the Serbian film?
Oh yeah.
Did Mauricio come over and screen that for both of us?
No.
Because he came over and introduced me to that film.
Serbian film? Did I see Serbian film?
You don't want to see it.
No, I can't remember.
Which is the correct answer.
Is
I'm getting
Serbian
horny now,
film
just
the
thinking
one
about
where
it.
they hire a porn actor?
They kind of turn this guy into a porn actor.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. The ending of that movie is fucking insane. It's great.
I won't watch it. I've never even seen it.
Very shocking.
Watch
yeah.
it.
No.
Fuck it.
Aftermath. I put like I was talking about how like when you get way into horror films, and you start seeking out like what are the video nasties banned in the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay, well then what's some of the new shock?
Yeah.
What's some of the like so close to like is this fucking snuff? Which like what's worse than Cannibal Holocaust? Okay.
Right.
I found this movie Aftermath, and then Serbian film like
you should see it.
Put me off. Like I don't need to obtain any more of these.
Honestly, like
memories.
I agree with Garrett in terms of the pursuit stops at a certain point to find more and
absolutely.
new grotesque ones.
Yeah.
But if one comes to me and somebody tells me it's
extreme horror,
something crazy like this, I'm like, sure, shock
someone
horror.
could sell it to like Aftermath.
I want to see it. Fuck it, why not?
Aftermath hit me, and that's about what happens after you die, and it's basically like the movie starts with like a body is brought into the Undertaker or Mortician's table, and then what happened? What's the aftermath of your death? Like what happens to this corpse?
So it's like what your physical body goes through after you die.
Well, yeah, and it's just it's an independent extreme horror film. It's internationally released, and there's no dialogue, which is genius because it's not made in America. But it doesn't have any dialogue, so it doesn't matter. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Arnold?
No, this is something from 2017. But after I saw Aftermath, I was like, I'm good with the crazy shit for a while.
Oh, that was it for
Ashley
you.
Green?
No one of note is in this film. This is a movie from 2004 or 5 maybe that would be under like a Blue Underground release or like Anchor Bay Films or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, that's not it either.
No, Jesus Christ.
Put horror film.
Have you guys ever heard of Say Low?
Say Low. No, I haven't.
Okay. So that's the word. That was the end of that for me. When I saw 120 Days of Sodom, I stopped looking. No, don't look it up.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. No, Brian. Don't go to screens, please.
I didn't know you were on my page.
Oh, yes. Sorry. So, it's the one for what year is it?
Oh shit. 2000. No, that's not it.
That's not it. That's a Netflix thing.
I hit back real fast.
Go.
Pen.
I'm not on your screen now. 1994.
It's a Spanish film.
Yes. No spoken dialogue.
Yeah.
Aftermath is the second installment in a trilogy of shorts
Oh
by
God.
Spanish director, preceding one he made in the 90s.
This actually sounds really cool.
It's
No.
not really cool what happens in the movie.
No, it's awful.
I don't know, like
The mortician basically like has his way with the corpse, like as
Yeah.
he's doing mortician work. Like it just goes hand in hand
Oh.
in this movie, and it's like, yo, what the fuck am I seeing? And then there's more of a story in Serbian
Oh,
film,
shit.
but Serbian film just goes to these heights
Yes.
that
Cool.
were just so fucking graphic.
What was that one? The one where they're having sex with dead people? Was it Necromantic?
Old 80s movie? I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
That might be one of the
Don't-
old
don't
video
watch it.
nasties.
Yeah. The guy who made that's a very nice German guy though.
Driller killer kind of
Yeah.
necromantic.
What was the movie? with
Yeah, that's
zombies?
a.
I remember
fucked up
that
movie,
cover.
too.
I remember that VHS cover.
Yeah, it's something you get excited to watch, and then you watch it and you regret it instantly.
See, now where I feel
Um,
like Lloyd Kaufman hits the nail right on the head is
Yeah.
adding enough slapstick into the gore with
Yeah.
like the trauma movie stuff. It's so over the
Yeah.
top and grotesque, like Toxic Avenger stuff or like Terror Firmer, and that it's funny, you know.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
think that's
come
the
across
trick.
as like.
No.
But there's some really good old, 80s era shock horror
Yeah.
out there. I would think of like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer is
Yep.
one that
That's pretty
visceral and
There's
great,
a lot.
well acted by Michael Rooker.
Yeah,
There's-
Before he was
Homeboy
of note from like he
Yeah.
kind of got
Yeah.
reawakened with the Walking Dead TV show and then all the
Earl.
Marvel movies and stuff. But
Yeah.
back in the day, dude, Portrait of a Serial Killer is like, yo, and that's all based on like real events.
It's pretty.
yeah, he was
Mario
friends.
loves
Otis
this
was
shit.
the one who killed
Moonrunner
John
does.
Walsh's son.
Yes.
From, America's Most Wanted.
Is John Walsh think that's that was who killed his son, who abducted his son?
Yeah, they found out it was probably his buddy, his friend Otis.
What was that
or
guy's
whatever.
name? Yeah, fuck.
Oh.
Otis. Yeah.
Otis. Yeah.
Otis.
Wow. That's
Otis
pretty cool.
Toole. It was based on the
Yep.
real life like murder spree that Otis Toole and Henry Lee Lucas went on. Is it Henry Lee Lucas? Yeah.
I don't remember now.
He took credit for a lot of stuff that he didn't do though to get special privilege in prison.
Once they get in jail and they realize the celebrity status of being a serial killer, yeah, they do inflate their crimes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why not?
sure.
You got nothing to lose, so start lying about it, make your story bigger, you get more commissary, you get more dudes in
Yeah.
there respecting you.
Yeah, you don't want people to fuck with you. Like you make it bigger. Yeah, you absolutely make it.
Probably,
They
right?
did a
That's the
movie,
Bigger.
psychology.
That's what I would do if you were. If
You
you're
would kill? Brian.
What? No, if I was there for
Oh.
killing.
Oh, okay, all right.
Then you gotta make it real, man. You gotta be like fucking Bronson.
That's why you get those great clips of. I love Bronson. I think speaking of Nicholas Winding Refn,
Yeah.
we were talking about Kojima and him. A lot of activity on their social media.
Yeah.
Been hanging out,
Badass.
FaceTiming each other a bunch this week.
Yeah,
But,
Rocco's basically called it cybering.
Which I thought was the funniest line.
that cracked us up, man.
That was fucking hilarious. This is a perfect word for it. But yeah,
Yahoo
dude,
chat rooms.
Bronson level inflation. You get that with good old Charlie Manson when he released those interview clips with like Geraldo, and he's going, "I never killed anybody. If I killed anybody, there'd be none of you left. If I started killing, what do you want me to shit on the floor and act like I'm a fucking psych? You know, like all those
Yeah.
like, ooh, ah, hee, hee, ooh, oh, ah, like those crazy
All that
fucking
crazy
videos.
shit.
I love all those videos where it's like you are like acting. You're trying so hard to like be crazy, but it's entertaining as fuck.
It is.
Mindhunter, a really good show about that. The Mindhunter show on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that first
I
season.
remember that show.
Yeah, they did 2 seasons, and I think it's the same guy who worked on. I think he was the
3.
director of 7. Did that, didn't he?
Didn't each season
David
they would
Fincher.
change casts and go on a different storyline?
No,
That's-
Mindhunter it's the same guys in both seasons.
Oh.
The same CIA for FBI guys.
Oh shit! Okay, I don't know about this. What am I thinking of? That true crime show that HBO did with
Oh.
Man,
The Fincher produced show?
Coach from Cheers, and that one guy Matthew McConaughey.
True
Yeah.
Detectives?
True Detective. Yeah. What's it? Mindhunter? Okay, I should.
Mindhunter's cooler than True Detective, I
It's
think.
cooler. Okay.
I think so.
Our friend Moonrunner, he sings for Brian and I talked about last week going out to the
Razor Night show.
That Razor Night show. Moonrunner, he told me out at that show. He's been watching so much CSI and so many old horror movies, and basically, like, he thinks he's figured out a way to get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
no.
bet you he already has.
I think so. I think
Life on the streets.
the streets of San Diego run red.
Oh, they do in certain parts.
When he steps outside, all right.
Crime starts to rise.
Yes, Manhunter is Red Dragon.
Okay, Mindhunter. I should check that out. I'm gonna check out The Experiment finally. We're getting
Hell
back into
yeah.
the game.
Well, fuck yeah,
Well,
Dad.
you answered my question already, Garrett.
Sure.
So I'll let somebody else jump. I was just gonna ask, what's the worst of your heyday of watching bad stuff?
Oh, nice.
Aftermath got me good, and then Serbian Film was like, those are films you don't need to watch more than once. But
No.
earlier, you keep stepping back, Previous to that, it was probably Cannibal Holocaust, and it was like, yo, I don't need to see that again.
Oh.
Subsequently, I've learned to enjoy that film and viewing it multiple times.
I love.
And then before that, freshman year of high school, I got fucked up by A Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah.
And that's Stanley Kubrick. That's as mainstream as you fucking get.
I remember people really, and that's kind of partially why I got so big. Crash and Requiem for a Dream really fucked people up.
Oh, that show
Yeah.
Crash?
No, the movie, the original.
Yeah.
What was that?
The one with
Was
the
that
fucking-
takes place over 24 hours or something?
something like that. It takes place. Part of it's in San Diego. Like everybody gets fucked up in some way. It was one of those just fucked up movies where people.
Okay.
Like,
Bro,
get
Requiem
fucked
for a
up.
Dream can do that.
Yeah.
It's always hot in Cracktown is like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit, dude. All right, that got us on a really nice topic. Any parting words for us, Dad Drew?
A little extreme film dialogue, huh? I like it.
I bought that book that Derek said not to read though.
Oh man, you're gonna
Oh,
have to give us a review sometime and let us know. Like, did it ruin your day?
Halfway through, and there's a sense of dread that I'm not happy about. So I'm scared what's gonna happen. But
Yeah, I'm scared for you. I pray for your
I'm
soul.
looking for her, man.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Take care.
Okay.
We got a prayer.
I'm gonna pray right now.
Send him a prayer. Prayer.
Dad Drew, I hope that when you read the book that Derek recommended, and I won't repeat the name because we can't recommend it to anyone else, I hope that it doesn't affect you in a dark, depressing way. Just to read any fiction about human history, that'll probably depress you more than any nonfiction could.
If you let it.
God damn. Just think about how far we've come from
I
the
know.
medieval times.
Well, that's why I go the other way. I don't get depressed. I just go, thank fucking God.
Or, dude, read about some of the shit that just happens, like, in other parts of the world, and you're like, yo, this is going on still?
That's why people, when they tell me about like their fears and their worries about things that they think can happen, I just go, you've been watching way too many movies. Like, guys, we live in a very, very, I know there are parts of it that aren't, but we live in a very relatively safe country where our money isn't dropping by tens of thousands of % a day.
And then
People
the
are
whole
getting-
goddamn economy and your whole country gets tanked. Did
Uh-huh.
Greek ever come back from what happened like 5 years ago? to them?
I think it is, but I mean, it's
Greece?
that's kind of what's happening in Lebanon right now, and a lot of countries around
Are
the
we?
world.
Well, look how fucking blurry that is.
Oh, what
dude.
the hell?
How long has the gameplay been
don't
like
know.
this, guys?
I've been looking at your monitor.
Well, of course, yeah, that's how I play. I look at my monitor too. You can't pause this fucking game. Here, Brian, I'm gonna go real quick while I'm not getting eaten alive.
This is hilarious.
I don't even know what could have happened.
What's great is that nobody said anything, which means that obviously it didn't matter.
This
Oh,
game-
just now is what they said. Okay.
That just happened.
So
okay.
okay, we literally just caught it. Good job.
Just redid it. We'll see again if that happens.
Well, that's interesting.
Holy shit! Is Did I die, or is this like the third version?
I think,
oh no, this is
this
another round.
this is a new wave, which is your favorite kind of music.
Ask it. You're right, Brian. I do love new ones.
I'm starting to like it more and more.
It gives me a challenge. Oh, I'm sample collecting. God, these dogs are eating a lot of ammo. But if I get them before they wake up, I'm not getting hit.
Yeah, you just gotta find some.
So that's good.
Some herbs or something.
Well, you know, you heal over time, so it's not too bad if I can, stay away.
Sample obtained.
Sample obtained. What have you guys been playing on Big Dogs, Brian?
Let's see. The Family Guy PS2 game.
Wow. Didn't that win at one of the Spike TV video game awards for Game of the Year? Oh no, it was a PSP.
Oh.
I think it won portable. It was like the Family Guy portable. Like what? I remember sitting in the audience going, "Yo, what?"
The Celebrity Deathmatch game.
Oh my God! There's Marilyn Manson in that.
Yeah.
And Hanson.
We've been watching. There's this great video we watched of RVD.
I just watched a documentary with RVD in it.
Oh, okay. Did he talk about his divorce?
No, he talked about other wrestlers being on drugs and shit. Oh, he talked about the plane ride from hell.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I bet that's all interesting.
I'm watching all those. I burned through all of them.
Yeah?
Got kind of depressed last week. Johnny's like, dude, watch these Vice-produced Dark Side of the Ring documentaries.
That's why I don't watch them.
You've told me about it too? I did all of season 1 and 3 because season 2 was all like podcasts.
Yeah.
But I did it all in like a week and a half.
Yeah.
And I was like fucking sad for a couple days.
Yeah.
That's
why I don't watch them.
I'm sick of everyone dying in their hotel room of fucking drug overdoses or heart attacks.
That's why it really fucks us up.
Sick
when
of everyone
dies.
getting fucking, molested or fucking,
sold into a fucking sex trade.
Dying early, and it's like, yo, this is like too heavy to watch like 7 hours of.
Yeah, that's why watching those. Like, I know these horrible things happen, and I feel really bad for these people.
Well,
and
I'm so fucking into the business side of it.
Yeah, that's the part of it that's cool. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Dog.
Whoa, 3 dogs.
Do you have grenades?
3 dog
You
knife.
have 2 grenades.
Yeah.
Get out of the circle. Oh god.
Chop. Chop suey. Who wants it? Give me a fucking healing item. Someone spawn a goddamn leaf. Wait. Oh, fuck! Damn it! Well, I saw the green herb on the floor, I think, that spawned off of one of my dead enemies.
That sucks.
We'll try it again. We're close.
We did watch this video of RVD on his show RVDology, where he is in front of a shitty green screen and he talks about whatever's on his mind.
Does he wear the T-shades?
Oh, absolutely.
He wears these, right?
He wears some version of those, yeah.
And his hair is still slicked back.
Yeah.
He's still got the hairline though.
Yeah,
RVD.
except for he didn't dye his hair, so it doesn't look like he does.
We saw him. That's like the only like big star I've seen at a. We went to a WWE Dark show.
Yeah.
And he was the big shot there. Remember?
Oh yeah, kind of. Cause we've seen John Cena there. We've seen like.
Did we see Cena?
Yeah, Cena.
But he
Cena
didn't
would
wrestle,
come to house
did he?
shows. Yeah, Cena comes to house shows and wrestles. That's why you can't give Cena shit.
I only went to one WWE house show, and I don't remember Cena wrestling, but I remember RVD wrestling and that being a big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh man.
This podcast that he does on YouTube.
He's sitting there talking about like random shit. Then he starts talking about the divorce he's gone through with his wife or is going through.
Was she in the biz?
No, but she was like alongside him with a lot of it, and so
Okay.
he's talking about for 12 or 15 minutes about how she was trying to get more money out of him, and she was blaming his wrestling for this, and then all of these like accusations start coming up, and he's like, and addiction's a really interesting thing, and I've never been diagnosed with addiction.
You need to be diagnosed, like
some
you kind of know.
You can, no, some people with addiction don't. But so he's
but if you, but like it, the way you made it sound, it's like he doesn't want to self-diagnose, like he shouldn't.
No, like
I think that's fine to self-diagnose if you have an addiction.
If you self-diagnose, that's great. It means you probably don't have an addiction.
With certain things, it's not, but with addiction, if you're self-diagnosing, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? You're aware of your problem.
Aware. So that means you probably aren't prone to
Now
addiction.
you can't self-diagnose your cancer efficiently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so-
There's difference.
So he was saying that his wife was trying to throw these accusations about addiction towards him, and he was getting into that about how like he's never had a doctor say he's diagnosed with it. He's never felt like he was addicted to anything, and then he starts saying, can you believe this?
Can we believe
Can you
it?
believe what she said?
What was he addicted
I
to?
was addicted to.
What was he addicted to?
Can you
Pot?
guess what RVD was addicted to?
Did she say he was addicted to?
You guessed it.
Who, me?
Porn.
Oh wait, what? I thought it was. Okay, that is something I've heard from. Oh fuck. You hear about that as being a really hard addiction for people. In modern times, you hear about porn addiction.
Right, but
more and more.
Here's the thing: we're watching this whole video where he's ranting, and we all had the exact same responses. You sitting there going, "So he's gonna say weed. He's gonna say that she thought he was addicted to weed."
That's totally where I thought that was going.
And then he just goes, "Porn." Can you believe it? It's just like, what the fuck?
She didn't want him spilling his seed, as it were.
Oh,
God.
Oh, God.
'Tis a sin to spill seed on the soil. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She'd save that for your wife.
Now, all the while, the video's running at about 6 frames per second. So it looks like a fucking episode of Tom Goes to the Mayor. And he's just sitting there,
Talking about his porn addiction.
Talking about the addiction. He said the phrase, "You guessed it." Porn.
Man, I don't even know.
And I'm like, bro.
God. Whoa.
Doesn't he have a girlfriend and a wife?
RVD?
Yeah.
That's living, baby. Is he a Mormon? What's going on there?
It's just, dude, the way he lives.
Wife and girlfriend.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I would be able to self-diagnose a porn addiction. I would say I'm addicted to having an orgasm rather than addicted to porn. That's just the easiest way to get from point A to point B.
Ah!
Fucking dogs.
You got dog fuck.
Who's coming around from behind? 2 dogs?
RVD. Yeah, no, I don't think. I don't know. Again, it's like I think addiction is a strong term that people like to throw around.
People say they're addicted to social media.
Yeah.
People say they're addicted to TV. It's a word that doesn't have as much meaning if you use it so often for so much stuff.
Yes, and I think people tend to hyperbolize.
Maybe a heroin addict too gets real upset when they hear the words "I'm addicted to my phone."
I'm
They're
sure.
like,
I'm sure recovering addicts are. You know?
Motherfucker, is that triggering?
Well, yeah. I mean, because an addiction isn't just, oh, I can't help myself but to look at my phone.
I'm so addicted
I can't
to
help
chocolate.
myself but to eat some chocolate every day. It's like, no, you don't get that it's a dependency. Like when somebody is addicted to something.
Well, I watched Euphoria. I think I get it now.
Yeah, exactly. So you need
I
to watch
watched the
show
newest
like
episode.
Euphoria.
Zendaya, dude, I fucking get it.
Celebrity Rehab is a great show to watch about addiction.
That show Euphoria. Have you watched that show, Brian? You seen
No,
it? The hottest show on television
but
right now.
I wanted to check it out when it was in season 2.
I've been current. It's great. It's
I hear
well
it's really
produced.
good.
Well produced. Very modern filmmaking. Modern television.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep,
Which is modern television is modern filmmaking because you can't tell a long story in 2 hours like this. It's all done it's serialized on TV shows.
Yeah.
And it's done well. It's so extra though. And it's a young show.
Yeah.
So I'll use a young term. You know what I'm saying?
It's meant to be extra.
That show is so fucking extra.
Yeah.
It's so over the top. Like, no one in high school is doing these things.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But it's a fucking fun show. It's a fun ride.
Right, and that's what I realized about those shows. Like, people watch them and they think it's supposed to be, like, real. And it's like, no. The setting is just trying to be relatable to everyone, whether you're in high school or you're almost 50 years old.
Oh, it's, yeah.
You know, like, the themes of...
It's got great writing. It's got hilarious themes that
Yeah.
everyone can identify. Everyone who's gone through puberty.
Life, yeah.
Everyone who's experienced
relationships,
being young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah, doing drugs, drinking, getting fucked up,
Rock
fucking
and
people
roll.
you don't want to fuck, not fucking people you wish you could fuck, getting mad at your friend for fucking the person that you
There's
wanted
a lot
to
of
fuck.
fucking, dude. And
Yeah.
a lot of artsy fartsy kind of shots, which I like.
I like that too.
I like when I can tell, like, yo,
We
this
got
is,
Dog Shadow. Looks so great.
that was cool, yeah. Dog Shadow. This is like the name of a cool band.
Yeah.
Isn't that Keanu Reeves' band?
Dog Shadow.
Whoa. Dog Shadow.
But yeah, so,
Dog Shadow opening for Fozzy.
So you're current with Euphoria? You're caught up with all
Dude,
three
I'm caught
seasons?
up with Demon Slayer. I'm caught up with Euphoria. I'm caught up with Dark Side of the Ring.
Damn,
and
dog.
tonight I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna watch Chris Jericho. I hope he's gonna come out to that Fozzy song and everyone will sing along like a fucking fool.
Oh,
and I'm gonna be caught up with what's on tonight? Dynamite or is
yeah, tonight is Dynamite.
Or is it Rampage?
Oh my God, tonight is Dynamite. You are gonna enjoy.
You already watched tonight's show?
I mean, I always watch about the first hour before I come here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Because I need to get a little bite to eat doing KLBR.
You gotta
all day.
you gotta wet your beak.
Gotta wet my beak, get my whistle wet, and then rub one out, get one ready.
Wait, what? You watching Jade Cargill matches? How you doing that?
Dude,
what are you doing?
Jade Cargill. She is a fucking unit.
Dude, I didn't know one of the Varsity Blondes was Brian Pillman's son.
His fucking name is Brian Pillman Jr.
Well, I didn't know that. I just knew him as a tag team varsity. Look, Brian, I'm only paying attention to their blind ass sister, okay?
Sorry.
The other two were just wearing the football jackets, and I'm looking at their sister going, "Oh, you poor thing. Who spit in your eye? How would they? How dare they?"
The Garrett of the show, Malachi Black.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I want to see Malachi Black team back up with Andrade, and then it'd be like you and me.
Take it easy, my friend.
Take it easy, my friend.
Hey, why you act so crazy?
I'm gonna be the TNT champion.
Andre's whole speech with Darby was just received. I told Johnny this. It's hard to have Darby talk because what you have this angsty goth, skateboarder character, right? When he says shit in a quiet room and he's like reaching for the baseball bat, it's like, yo, this is awkward.
Yeah.
But Andrade made that scene fucking so hilarious.
I love Andrade.
With all that typical shit, like, take it easy, my friend. Why are you so crazy?
He's doing his best to like. This is what I gotta say. And this is something that they wouldn't let people do in WWE, and I don't mean to compare the two, but just more so. I like the faith
apples and oranges.
I like the faith that they have in their characters, so that if they don't have an English-speaking character, rather than try to make it seem like they either do speak English by making them rehearse and writing their scripts out for them,
have their valet
kind of fill in when they
says.
can. Yeah,
I love that gimmick.
Yeah, and it worked. Like that's one of the things. Like there's a promo tonight where you hear, Alex Abrahantes say it like Penta says, and it works. Now it's part of the gimmick.
Yeah.
Exactly. Same thing with Andrade. He speaks slower. He says, my friend.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do for you.
He's playing up like that affect, I believe.
Yes.
And
which is what you do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's so interesting, the comedy aspects of this promotion. AEW's comedy gimmicks make me fucking laugh out loud.
Yes.
Like, that's my favorite part of the show is Brian Cutler and that fucking cold spray. If he has the cold spray and any of the announcers recognize and say the word cold spray, I fucking erupt in laughter.
Dude,
if I see that cold spray on screen, I am cracking up.
I love it.
I don't know why. He comes out in that stupid mask and I'm already like smiling, and then if he pulls the cold spray out at any point, I'm fucking doubled over. That gets me. The Danhausen thing is like so fucking cool and so great.
Yes.
All the comedy stuff is like really. I couldn't get enough Vicky Guerrero last week in the Nyla Rose match.
Yeah.
I'm enthralled now with Nyla Rose matches because I know Vicky's gonna be there laughing.
Yeah, she's great.
And if I hear the laughter come over the slamming or the fucking suplex, I am again smiling ear to ear and cracking up at the comedy aspect of this promotion. It's really fucking good.
It
Like,
allows
it's really good.
It allows people to exist in a world where even Orange Cassidy at any moment could turn around and be a legitimate world champion without you going, I don't know, come on.
Nah.
Orange Cassidy, because
Yeah.
first of all, he's beaten Chris Jericho in high-level matches.
Yeah.
He's main evented many of their Dynamites as well
he's super
as their
popular,
pay-per-views.
man.
So, but that's what I mean. Like in WWE, if they had a guy like that, they would relegate him to like just a fucking.
He's a
clown-
jobber.
Yeah, just a clown status. They would just kind of come in. They never really have anything good about them. They're
Look,
just there to let other people.
You're
win.
here to put over what's the fucking Rock's nephew?
Oh yeah, whatever. Karrion Kross or whatever his name is.
No, their main roster guy that they have.
Oh no, Roman Reigns is.
Isn't he related to The Rock?
Yeah, no, but he's put himself over pretty well. with
I know,
his-
but
yeah, I know.
Orange Cassidy would just be there to get squashed by him.
Exactly. Like he'd come in, he'd have his little funny gimmick. He'd get to at least be funny on TV, and then like maybe somebody might buy a shirt.
I was like racing with that dog. That was
Yeah.
cool.
But like that's sort of the gimmick that they would let them have. Whereas in AEW, it's a legit like wrestler who does stuff and fits where they need to fit, and they can at any point turn around and become something a little bit more dynamic because of the way that they count wins and losses at AEW.
Yeah.
The fact that they do means that, if you have like a 20 or a 30 match win streak, then like, man, that's actually like, hey, that's impressive.
Yeah.
20, 30 match win streak. Well, okay. Well, maybe sure you've had 50 matches this year, and you're 45, and or now you're 30 and whatever 20.
But still pretty good.
That's still winning percentage. That's a 3-to-1 ratio. Like I think, or 3-to-2 ratio.
And there's gotta be some people to get beat who are coming out of their what's the Dark promotion, the YouTube thing?
Yeah, there's Dark and there's Elevation.
So there's guys coming up who aren't just there to get squashed in
Yeah.
10 minutes, or I don't know, like a 2-minute match.
Yeah, exactly.
Wardlow's got to beat someone up every night, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's honestly like.
But I bet those guys are just loving the opportunity and the push
Yeah, they're getting TV
to
time.
get on TV and have some TV practice, some maybe some mic time.
And maybe like Dante Martin, if they really,
I like Dante Martin.
If they really show,
such a fucking high flyer.
then they'll fucking sign him. They'll give him a contract.
Homie
And then-
just fucking goes high.
Yeah, and he's not, and it's not just high. It's like he's very talented,
Technical and fast.
Yeah, it's very proficient. He just, he's just super young, so he's just got to keep doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm very interested in this new era of, all right, these guys aren't bodybuilders anymore. They look like fucking meat. You know what I mean? I'm looking at Darby and I'm like, I could spend a couple more months in a gym at the end of this year and eat a couple more carne asadas, get on a little bit more creatine, and I could have those dudes' physique. That is this new era. It's not your bodybuilders.
Yeah. Well, what I think is nice, and this
And
is
Punk was kind of the first guy to show that, I think, back when he was in WWE.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that Daniel Bryan, he's as wide as he's ever been now. But like when he first started out too, it was like, look at this small guy.
Yeah, I mean, he got bigger. He got like more muscular, but yeah, he's a pretty lean guy too. And you're right, like the normal bodied wrestler is not a regular look, but that takes away from the everyday man, which is what made wrestling great. Which is that, it kind of feels like anybody could walk off the street.
That's why I love
and
Adam Cole
train.
so much. He's like my dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Adam Cole is like, he's a big guy. He looks good, but he's not like chiseled with no fat on his body.
No. And you're like 8 inches taller than him. So, like it's stuff like that. It's like
his song is so fucking good though. That's why he goes so over.
Even though he's so small, you believe that he can do it because he can kind of talk. Same thing as Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Oh, I mean,
the dude is tiny, but you believe he can at least win
beautiful,
matches.
just a all around like so entertaining. Almost my favorite thing to see every week is what MJF is doing. It reminds me of Doc Ryan so much, and I know that he would take that as a compliment. everything just about this wrestler is like, man, I love that heel.
Yeah, I've told him that a million times. I've said like, if you were ever a heel wrestler, you would be MJF. Just a piece of shit that always gets one over on you, regardless of if it's
so
right.
fucking good.
It's just, you want to see them fucking fall flat on their face, and those are the best kinds of heels. And so what I like about AEW is it lets these people be believable, and this is kind of the counter in the chat.
One
Killer
more
DLS
sample.
was saying something
What's
about
up?
like, at this point kayfabe is dead. It's like, no.
Yeah.
AEW is saying, we know it's not real, but the stories are real. And in here, the kayfabe of AEW really does exist. That's why wins and losses matter. That's why what you do there has an effect. That's the kayfabe. The stories in there are really meant to be a little bit more concrete, and I feel like that's what some people still don't see because they're used to the old
Well, I
product.
just think it's I think it's a more evolved. I think it's more respectful to the audience than the old product, because they're saying like, look, there's still kayfabe when you're watching these wrestling matches on television, all right?
Yeah.
But you go listen to Chris Jericho's podcast, or you go listen to something else, like these wrestlers are going to talk and tell you about the stories that you're interested in, and maybe it's a little inside baseball and behind the curtain.
But that's okay.
But the wrestling fans want that now.
Yeah.
We want and we demand more from the business than what we got 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's evolved. It's the next step, you know? And
Yeah.
part of that is maybe, you know, I love that, like, MJF doesn't break his gimmick outside of the cameras being on. You know, he still will, like, not sell a fucking, or he won't sign autographs, and he'll still treat fans like shit at signings or on.
Yeah.
Johnny was telling me on his, what's the thing where you pay $5 and you get a cameo?
Yeah.
His cameos, he shit talks.
Well, yeah. So doing cameos, doing meet and greets, he'll be the character.
I love that he stays in gimmick like that.
Yeah.
Right? But, you know, I just heard Jade Cargill on that Chris Jericho podcast, and it's so interesting hearing her journey in the business, and she doesn't have to just. No, I'm the baddest bitch here. And
Yeah.
She can be real for a second and talk on a fucking podcast. You know what I mean?
And you know what that does?
Hogan could never do that, brother.
No, he wasn't allowed to. But
No, he wasn't.
But you know what that does,
Huh.
and the reason why I think you're noting it, and why I think it's so important, why a character like Orange Cassidy works. It's like, since we know it's fake, now we can go a little bit more creative and fun with it. You know, like, we can do things that don't have to be like Hogan's version of real was. Somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, is wrestling fake?" and you break
he
their
went
nose.
on. He went on. Yeah, and then he would go on the fucking Arsenio and lie about steroids.
So exactly. So
Because it's like
you can't.
you can't break kayfabe.
It's a racket.
Yeah.
Whereas here now it's performance art. It's
And everyone knows already. Like, the internet could not keep the lid on the business anymore to the commoner.
No, and again, it was like Vince McMahon basically, and that's why a lot of people didn't like Vince. He went, wrestling's fake.
He got out ahead of that when he had to.
He
changed it to WWE when he
Oh
had
no,
to.
I mean,
he's innovated in ways that's kept him
saying wrestling is
still very much on top.
The 80s is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In the 80s is when he really went, wrestling is fake, because that's when kayfabe started dying. The 90s really went away with the Attitude Era. And and that kind of like really brought this like, oh yeah, there's no way any of this is real. I'm sorry, they're bringing a tank into the stadium. You know, like, no, like, this is not real. It became past the point of believability, but now it's at that point where it's a part of culture and people understand it. So yeah, again, it's like
27 of 40.
It's like, yeah, you can get Jade Cargill on a show talking genuinely about the character, the progression of herself and who she is, and the only thing that does is build the character for you, because now you know.
Oh, I got
again,
way more respect for her after
Right?
hearing that interview. Derek told me, like, yo, listen to this episode.
Yes.
Specifically because I like Jade. He's like, listen to this. Like, I know she's green, and I've heard this about her. I didn't know her first fucking match is televised on AEW. First match.
Yeah.
Her push and everything, you know, it's like, it's just very interesting hearing her story. And I have even more respect for her. And God, just to see how much she's improved in the, like, you know, few matches she's had.
Yeah.
That whole tournament, basically, to get the TNT title, is her whole career. And that's her whole learning experience.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and again, like, a lot of the reason they had to break from Vacay was to create more unbelievable moments. You know, in the chat, somebody just asked, Moon and Knight was like, was it ever believable wrestling? And it's like, well, wrestling used to be a lot slower.
Oh, dude, if you were an old yokel back in Tennessee going to see Jerry the King Lawler and Abdullah the Butcher, you know, or something, and you're just, you know, shouting from the stands, yeah, I think you think it's real, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's why all the crazy, weird protectiveness over the business happened back in the 80s.
Yeah, because, again, like, there was some amount of it where people still believed that
it's
it was
a carnival.
real,
It was,
but it was a scam.
This shit is, yeah, it's a fucking sideshow.
Yeah, they wanted you to bet on the winners and losers, and they knew who the winners and losers were, so they would get their friends to bet this way, that way, tell them different odds, and then you make money off of that. People lose. Like, that's why the
I don't even know about gambling. How do you gambling on rigged professional wrestling?
Again, it's, you know, it's rigged. It's like if they
you
were
think people were running promotions like, you know, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and they're taking side action on the wrestlers?
Yeah. Do I think that's what it was based around?
Damn, that's funny.
Yeah, it's carnival. It's carnival
angle.
Criminal shit.
I didn't even think of that angle.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand about old professional wrestling from its inception back in the 30s, 40s, whatever it was. It's a part of that vaudeville act. It's like, this is all an act, and then they practice together. It's a choreographed dance. It's like, it's literally ballet.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
And so people never really understood that. But how do you get the stakes when you know it's not real? How do you keep making something seem cool when it's been doing the same type of thing over time? It's, you start doing more unbelievable moves, and you have to tell people it's not real, because after a while you're like, that would kill a man. Some guy doing a backflip off of a fucking 15-foot ladder onto people laying in a chair would kill these two people if it wasn't fake.
It's definitely real in a sense of the athleticism.
Yes.
It's just the predetermined outcomes or what was the big media headline that someone could write. I'm exposing it. It's fake. It's like I think this comes up every, like, probably 10 years for that industry.
Yeah.
Seems like that is what happens when I've watched all those documentaries. But
it definitely has, yeah.
I think we've come to a point in the show where I'm ready to give this last mission one try.
Hell
Everything else has been a 2-star mission. The last two we did 2-star missions. This is the first on the 3-star mission I've seen. And I keep backing out and hitting the wrong button. But the Village, a 3-star. It's another DNA hunter, which is just horde mode, killing and getting those red vials. Let's see how I fare. And let's talk to Dr. Ryan, who's on the air.
Doc Ryan, what up, my G?
Follow me on Twitter. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Ryan. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're talking AEW, baby.
Oh, baby. Ooh, Dynamite tonight was good.
It was?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Oh, first hour was great. Second hour also great. A really great main event.
Can't wait.
Just
I'm gonna stay up late tonight. I'm gonna grab something from a drive-through on my way home, and I'm gonna grab what? Some dick?
Your dick?
What?
No. I'm gonna grab some food.
Whoa, this is the Resident Evil
Village.
Oh shit!
Really nice.
Ganados and crows.
Un forastero.
It's all biohazard setup. Okay, whoa.
That's cool. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, man?
What's up? Yo, I wanted to call in if we've got enough time to talk about Garrett. You were talking about you beat Deathloop, and then you didn't really talk about it. I want to talk about Deathloop because I fucking love that game.
Oh yeah, totally. I would love to talk about Deathloop. I love that game too, man. I really that was the first straight up new console game I really fell in with. I got that on PS5. You know, it's PS5 exclusive, actually, isn't it?
It's PS5 and PC.
PC. Oh, it is on PC too. Well,
Yeah.
then there goes the exclusivity angle. But
Well, it's console exclusive.
Yeah,
it's definitely like the only, new gen console game. Because like
That you beat so
7,
far?
it's definitely got that new coat of paint on the PS5 version. But this was the first PS5 game that I played and really clicked with. And yeah, I loved it. Which ending have you gotten? I've heard that there's 3, and I got the one where, well, I don't know if I should spoil it, but I got one of them.
I will say that there's a main ending and 2 side endings, and I got the main ending because that's the only way to get all the trophies.
Okay.
Okay.
But
I got the main ending
I've
too.
seen what the other 2 endings are, and there's not.
Yeah,
there's
it's
really
like-
not that much of a difference.
I might do it if I'm bored and I want to go back and just do the 7 visionaries and do the whole last fight again, because that seemed pretty easy once I had mastered it. But when I read up on what the other 2 endings were, it's like, oh, these are just like variations on this cutscene, which the ending is very kind of open-ended.
Yeah, they kind of wrote themselves like a way to make more or never make one again.
Yeah, and I will say, at the like 95 percentile of completion, they hit you with a fucking twist that's like, yo, that was good.
Oh, really?
This was fucking good. Yeah, I really liked the story and everything in the game.
Can I? Okay, it's not really a spoiler to the main game, but maybe some side stuff. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Brian, how do you feel?
What did you
still
think?
gonna go back?
Oh yeah. Brian, are you okay with that?
Oh yeah.
Damn it! It's fucking crows.
I don't know if you discovered this, but what did you think of the realization that this game takes place in the Dishonored universe?
I did not know that.
Oh.
How did
really?
That became. I've never played the Dishonored franchise, so I.
Oh, okay.
would be
I love
lost on that.
Dishonored.
So when
there's
does
a bunch
when
of
does Dishonored take place? Is that in the past then?
So, I mean, this is all on a different world, of course. It's a different universe. But Dishonored is supposed to take place in, like, the late 1800s kind of Industrial Revolution area.
Yeah.
Like, late 1800s, early
Steampunk
1900s.
shit.
Yeah, and so Deathloop is supposed to start in, like, the 60s or the 70s. And you can find things in the game that tie into Karnaca, which is the place that Dishonored 2 takes place.
Oh. Well, that's wild.
And I thought that was really cool as a Dishonored fan. Because,
Is
they're
it the
both
same-
made by Arcane.
It's Arcane. Okay, cool. Okay. That makes total sense then. I just thought it was kind of cool that, like, you start to reveal more stuff about Black Reef, and it's like, oh, it's the Lost is what it made me think of, Brian.
Oh. Okay.
It was before the Dharma Initiative. I'm sorry. Before the others, it was the Dharma Initiative, and like other people have inhabited this thing, and then people have kind of taken it over from where they left off, built upon it, and the whole Aeon program and the 7 Visionaries you're like the 3rd group of people that have been here and kind of used this place. The way Lost works. You follow that, Brian?
Yeah, you're one of many of cycles that have
Yes.
gone through this. It only ends once type situation.
Well, there's properties on this island that multiple people have like tried to figure out.
Sure.
Yeah, you're like the newest group newest in a sense,
Yeah.
that has come to this island because it's got these time loop, time weird, wobbly time properties.
Yeah.
And you're the group that has done the Aeon project to create this time loop.
Have you 100%ed and platinumed this game, Doc, Ryan?
The game you're playing right now?
No, I'm talking about
Deathloop. Deathloop, yes. The platinum to Deathloop was my 25,000th overall trophy.
Wow. So you've had
I'm getting
to go
close to
through.
30,000.
You know about Gideon Fry and his little what are they called? Like delivery booths on every island?
Oh, yeah, so you were talking about that. Do you want to know? Or
Yeah,
do you
this
want
is what I
the
like
hint?
about,
Okay.
like, this is the type of game, I'm sorry. I won't look shit up online to solve, but I will ask friends, and, like, I would
it's way better.
Yeah, like at school, I would go the next day and be like, yo, how do I do this? And then my friend tells me, and next time I play, I'll go try it.
Yeah, it's my favorite part about movies, games, or anything. It's like, hey, what did you do? Oh, I want to try that.
So yeah, what's up? Where do you
so
find
the delivery,
notes?
the Gideon Fi's delivery booths? There is a. It's the only code in the game that is like, you can't just look it up. You have to get this random for every game. But there's a, and man, I'd have to go remember really quick. But there's a place to find a note that lets you access those, and the point of those is you can request things like if you want a dead drop, but what they're for is for one of Charlie Montague's games. Do you remember who Charlie Montague is?
Yeah,
He's
he
the
plays
guy...
the wake up game. He's got conditioned detachment. I thought that the character building of all Visionaries was very well done as well.
Yes. I like that all the Visionaries definitely have like you can see where they're coming from and all have personality. But one of Charlie Montague's games is I don't know if you ever saw it. It's called like Haul a Dummy or something. There's this dummy on one of the maps that's just got an open hand and it's just asking for something.
Yeah, you put a battery in it and it gives you an item.
Correct. If you give him 4 very specific items over the course of one day, you win the game, and that gives you an unlock, and also it's part of a trophy.
Is that how you get the codes for the Gideon Fry lockers?
Well, no. Gideon Fry's lockers are how you beat that, because the things he wants are things that... Correct. It's like you have to get him a battery and a flywheel, and
that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun-ass game.
Well, where do you find the code to open one of Gideon's lockers?
I can tell you that in 2 seconds.
Oh, he's looking it up.
I have to look at my notes again.
Yeah, he did it, so it counts. You just don't remember.
I mean, I played this game like 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck these crows.
Fucking crows are what kill me.
Oh.
It's on.
There were some.
It's on Fristad Rocket noon in Fia's Fortress.
So it's only there at noon, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's on a white. It's written on a whiteboard.
Damn. Oh. So they are just notes that I have to just find in the wild. Yeah. Then it'll tell me when I get there. That's the code. I like that.
Yeah, and then that code works for the entire on every map.
I like that the game will show you like, yo, you found this in a note. You know the code. It's 7261.
Yes. Oh my god.
I like that. It keeps that in your on the screen for you.
It just says you can put in the code, or you can just hit square. You know the fucking code already.
You can put in square to get back into the tunnel doors.
All of those doors have once you know the code, I think it's either square or circle. You can just press it and it puts the code in for you.
It's one button. You don't have to keep going 7 2
yeah.
1. Really?
Did you keep doing that every time?
Every fucking time.
Oh yeah, no.
Every fucking loop. Every fucking door. There's a serious fucking one button.
That's awesome.
Holy
it's right there too, right next to it. It just shows the code. It says press this button to put the code in.
I wouldn't even have known. I just thought it gives me a convenient code up on the screen so I can put it in myself.
That's the button.
Oh my god.
That's amazing, Garrett. I love it.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I love this village level. This is as hard as it was in Mercenaries.
Right.
This is kind of an alternate version of the first level or RE4 Mercenaries.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Where's the Dr. Chainsaw Man?
Maybe he's in.
We
haven't even gotten past round 1.
We don't need to see him right now, right? We don't need to see him right now.
You're talking about Dr. Salazar?
Is that his name?
I believe it was.
He's talking about just the. Why did you? Oh my god.
Thought it was this button.
Well, you probably opened it.
No. Still didn't. Oops.
Oh, maybe
this
you
is
can
what I
shoot the
wanted.
fucking crows.
I just wanted to get on the fucking roof.
Oh, you're gonna get a fucking bird fucked.
Well, that's fine.
No, these are what keep killing you every time. Is these stupid birds.
Well, I think that if I could take out one thing at a time from the rooftops, I'll do a lot better.
Yeah, take out birds.
Wow, it just died.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? It blew up before I even shot it.
Maybe they Alka-Seltzer or something?
Yeah, watch them birds pop. Look out! What are you playing now, Ryan? You got anything going on?
I just beat Uncharted 1 for the first time ever.
Oh, okay. Nice!
I've never played any of the Uncharted games,
Me
and then
neither.
I'm currently going through like this, like I'm on a PS3 kick. Like I just want to play a bunch of old PS3 games. So right now I'm playing American McGee's Alice and Alice Madness Returns because I've never played those games, and I don't know anything about them. And I was just like, this seems ridiculous. I want to play this game.
So ridiculous. I just watched Trish go through Alice Returns like last month.
Yeah?
I watched a lot of that game. I don't need to play. I always wanted to play that first one. And now I kind of feel like, nah, yeah, I'm all right.
No, dude, the first one has not aged well.
No.
I would if you haven't played the first one, I would say keep it that way. Go
straight to the second one.
Yeah, anything you would need to know, they'll tell you, and it's fine.
Well, on the PS3, the first one is DLC to the second one.
Yes.
So I just figured it's trophies. I might as well do it.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it was included. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're doing it for your thing, Ryan, that's different.
How'd I fall
But
down
like,
here?
yeah. Like, just to. If you feel like, oh man, I need it for the story, it's like they'll let you know everything you need to know. I think there's even like a little like synopsis at the beginning to let you know.
Previously on.
Ow.
Yeah, but the 360 and PS3 version was really fun.
I'm looking forward to once I get through this game to playing that.
I remember it being kind of like just a dark version of a Zelda game, honestly. Like it reminded me a little bit of Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Yeah, I get that vibe. When I was watching actually her play that,
yeah,
I busted my PSP out and started playing Soul Reaver.
On the PlayStation version?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
cool.
I was sitting on the couch while she was playing that, and I was like, God, this reminds me of Soul Reaver. And I looked down, I'm like, I gotta fucking play that on my fucking Vita right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
So
my Vita
I've
or
never
my
played any of the Legacy of Kain or Soul Reaver games, but from years of hearing you talk about it, Garrett, that's like my number one I wish would get remastered so I could try it out. Because I kind of don't want to play an old game, but I want to play it.
Dude, if they did a remaster of Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2, and Legacy of Kain Defiance, which is the trilogy of that Raziel storyline.
Yeah.
God, that would be so fucking
Is your character just holding
sick.
their head?
I don't know what he was.
It looked like they were just holding.
He's got a headache.
He's
just got his hand on his head. He's like,
Oh,
I can't believe I'm stuck in the worst Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 4.
What the fuck
He's
is
got
this?
a shield or something. I don't know.
Oh,
he's got a little hand shield.
Let's get the Bojack custom. What kind of fucking weapon is this? So far,
It
we
says
have
blackjack, dude.
16 of 20. I'm just going for birds, and then I'm not getting as damaged.
Eat the bag.
Tuppence a bag.
Tuppence.
Oh, survival's at hand, guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hide
The
from
time
me.
is tomorrow.
I'm gonna feed these birds some Alka-Seltzer. Pop,
Whoa, don't do that.
pop, pop, pop.
Kick my dad's ass all day.
Here he comes. Well, thanks for calling,
I'm
Ryan.
gonna kick my dad's ass all day.
Ryan,
hey, you should play Hades.
Did you see? I'm
not
not gonna
gonna.
play. I'm not gonna play Hades.
Well, that's it for Ryan.
Ryan, did you see Jackass Infinite?
Oh,
What's it called?
I hung up on him.
Oh, you hung up on it. Oh.
Well, once he told you to
I
play Hades, I
survived.
figured you probably didn't want to talk to him anymore.
I'm the DNA hunter.
But
You and I saw it,
We
yeah.
saw it, and I know everybody here has seen it. And
I talked about it pretty long. We all gave our reviews, except for Derek. He didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh.
What do you think, though? Did you have a good time with it?
I mean,
I had so much fun in the
dude,
theater.
you and I were sitting next to each other, and I'm like, I hope I'm not annoying Garrett.
Did you see me have to use my inhaler?
No.
During the, I was laughing so hard I started like choking on spit and popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw you kind of choke up.
I'm like,
I was laughing so much, so frequently during that movie that I'm like, Garrett's got to get annoyed at me because there were times. No, but
I
that's
was
the kind
really
of-
happy when I heard Trish laughing too.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah. Trish was laughing. Everybody was fucking dying. It was us.
She laughed mostly at the dick and ball torture.
Oh God.
She's a big fan of the dick and ball torture, I guess.
The
Who knew?
fucking stunts were just awesome. The pranks and stunts and
Did
everything.
you have a
they did.
favorite?
A couple of them were really, really good. I'm trying to think the two that have been popping into my head that were really good. Obviously the bear stunt was
Oh
like,
yeah, with McGeehee. Yeah.
There are a couple of like lines like later Eric and I were talking about when Johnny says don't kick the bird. It's like he can't fuck it. He's tied down.
Yeah.
Can't do shit.
Don't hurt the bird. I would feel for that too because the animal trainer's like, he's gonna kick. Wee Man's gonna kick my bird.
No, it's just he can't kick the bird. He's tied down. He can't do shit.
He was flailing.
He was flailing, but he's not going to hurt the bird. But it's
The,
the best thing that a friend could say in the middle of like, I feel like that'd be something we would say like, you know, if Sean had to hold something above his head for a while and be like, hey, Sean, can you just keep holding that for the next few seconds? And then we would all start pretending to get on our phones and eat food. And you know what I mean? It would make him get pissed. Like, that was the perfect kind of that joke. But honestly, the two things that really, really stood out to me, the main one is because I don't want to give too much away.
Sure, yeah, we were vague too.
But when Preston ruins a skit, which makes it even better.
Yeah. Oh, that footage never ended in a skit.
No,
they didn't do the skit. That was.
We got it.
Yeah, that was so fucking gross.
The entire time I was just thinking the exact same thing he said at the end, which is like, you're a grown man.
I'm sorry, guys.
How did you make this? How did you do this?
That was sincere. That was good. What is this thing?
And then if the other one, oh, it's a trap.
Do I do good stuff to it?
What is it? I don't know if you can do anything with it. Oh, maybe you have to protect it. I don't know. The other one that I liked was the one where they turned out the lights.
Haunted House was my favorite. I think they called it Haunted House. And that was my fucking favorite sketch.
That was my favorite. My favorite because it had the most fun moments because it just fucks like being in a room and then having all the lights turn off and knowing the people you're with.
That reminded me a lot of like what me and Derek and Sean and Kevin got to do to Johnny and Rocco for our Hellfest.
Yeah.
Speaking
Silence of the Lambs is what it was called.
Silence of the Lambs or Haunted House. I think they used both. So yes, you're right.
I loved that skit because again it had so many layers.
Well, I didn't get the term Silence of the Lambs. I don't.
Well, I think at one point Pontius was standing in the corner with it doing.
That's right. That's why they called it that because he was doing the tuck.
Yeah.
That's right. That was the only tie to Silence. Because I'm trying to think, like, they didn't put him in a well.
No. But
put lotion in a basket.
What I loved about that was that there was so much expectation to be played. And,
yes.
And then when they think they're finally out, the fucking cutaway to a second room that they can't get out of.
Oh, it just gets worse. You want to give this a shot?
Sure, yeah.
Give the old village a try.
You know, like that to me was the part that made that skit so fucking funny. And then Dave at the end being like so traumatized they don't even want to leave the room. No, I want to go out that door right there. No, go out this door. No, I'm gonna live in here. I'm gonna live in here.
Did you feel like I felt like the movie was very Dave England and Aaron McGeehee heavy? I feel like they were the two best and brightest veterans to step up with all the new people and be in the like multi-person stuff.
Yeah, I think
Steve-O too, but I just felt like God. There's a lot of Aaron and Dave.
Yeah, they kind of screwed those guys, which
I think those are the guys that are like willing to step up, you know, put their dick and balls on the line, so to speak.
They've always kind of been the guys who do take that sort of punishment previously anyway, so it kind of worked.
You know, I did have a lot of fun, and I wanted to say that we are sponsored today.
That's right.
Oh, you died? I have to play this.
Help.
Oh no!
I have done it. Help.
But we are sponsored today by, that's right, shop.mega64.com.
Yeah, you know that the scary Hellfest items have come back on sale. You have a limited time to still pick up that Hell sweatshirt. Ooh. The Decay variant and some of our other favorites. Head on over to shop.mega64.com. See what's happening.
Yeah.
Brother!
Big dude.
Brother! Big dude!
All right. Brian's got the acoustic. You got the acoustic guitar out over there?
Ooh, yeah.
Little chopsticks.
Kind of sounds like Zelda music.
Yeah, that's an acoustic guitar patch, right?
Like a country guitar?
It's called Ghost Guitar. I don't know what the Roland Corp was on. Sounds like a harpsichord almost. Anyway, let's give this one last shot. Let's see if I can do it.
Let's do it. I know you can do it.
Retry the stage.
You could do it.
Your dad could do
Your
it.
dad could do it.
I like that this stage has the head snake kind of like variant of the Ganados. Like their head pops and then that big fucking spike comes out of it.
It's good, man.
Cool to feature that. It is really weird having this be just an alternate version. This game mode really right here that we're playing, like get to 50 kills. This just seems like an alternate version of the first level in Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries. It's the third person, kind of like over the shoulder. It's way tighter than it is on Leon. There's no timer, which I love because I fucking hated the timer. But that's what you're doing. You're rushing to get the time upgrades.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Mercenaries?
Yeah, I never really got into Mercenaries too much.
I got a flow, and I really like that 3DS version they did, too.
Yeah, that was one I never, ever got into. Imagine finding, I bet that one's like a collector's edition.
I got that, baby.
A clean file.
That might be, yeah, see, I wouldn't, we're trying to kind of, like talk about, like, is this the worst Resident Evil game? Umbrella Corps. Or is Operation Raccoon City? Or is the 3DS version of Mercenary? Like, what's the worst? I think
Resident Evil Mercenaries was a good game.
And I think that 3DS version of it being, like, condensed all the levels from 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And the new stuff on mobile. I thought that was cool. I really liked that game, actually. Can't hide up here the whole time. There's no jump button either. You go prone. Go prone and get some pot shots. Maybe the crows won't get me if I'm prone. And I'll just get all these headshots.
Prone.
Oh, what's that symbol? I'm out of ammo already. Whoa, buddy. Slow down. What is that symbol? Like a chemical? Shit, he's coming up here. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck it, he's dead.
Brian. Fucking.
Shit, there's a horse in the hospital.
Is it even doing damage? Oh, look at the health bar on it.
Yeah, you just got a purple bar, which means you got a lot of health. And the crow's attacking you.
Whoa. Get away, crow. Got ya. Pinpoint accuracy with the fucking power up. Okay. Seems safe to go down. Nope. Still some birds. Capture and defend the position. Oh, I'm not even doing the objective anymore, guys.
Oh, that's why you have to stay there.
This is why you have to capture the
That's
position.
the position.
Oh, shit, I'm already getting nasty.
Yeah, dude, you can get fucked.
That's it for tonight, folks.
Damn, dude. Well, fuck me.
Big dude. Big dude.
Oh.
Papa. Somebody in the chat pointed this out. Stop out. Papa. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, that is. What is that? In Zelda?
Rugrats.
Oh, that is the Rugrats thing. Klaus be Kluspo. Fuck that Squiggle Vision shit.
Pervert. There you go.
That show was for babies.
It show's about babies.
I don't watch that. I watch Muppet Babies.
We the Rugrats from under the mat. We the Rugrats. It's the Rugrat rap.
You can take Reptar, stick it up your ass.
Reptar was voiced by Busta Rhymes in the movie.
Is that truth?
Yeah.
Wow.
He did a song for it.
He must have been a big fan.
Yeah, dude.
Bust.
You get that Reptar in your fucking pipe and smoke it.
I'm thinking about other big actors that go do like a small role in an animated film. But I always think of like Sparky the gay dog in South Park was George Clooney.
Yeah.
I think of Vin Diesel was the Iron Giant. Groot. Vin Diesel always has the fucking gimmick voiceover thing.
Yeah.
What's up, Vin?
Groot.
Come on, Vin. All right.
My life a quarter mile at a time.
I'm not even going to save this game. I'm just going to turn the PlayStation off and prove positive that I'm doing it. Because there's no point, everyone. There's no point. Thank you for joining us. Perverts. And thanks again. Kaito Kid Shadow, Dr. Ryan, Earth Crisis Actor, it's Jackal.
We did it.
We did it. I see the chat is blowing up.
Oh,
thank
Carlos.
you, everyone. Great calls is right, Jackal. You are absolutely correct. Brian, who can we raid?
Carlos is live again. We
Angry
raided them.
Bananas?
Yes, we raided them last week. Carlos fucking rules. They
right.
do old school videos. They
Yeah.
fucking kick ass. Angry Bananas. We're gonna raid them.
Raid them right away.
You want to raid them right away? You want to play them out?
I'll play them out, and we'll send you over there. Here's a little more off the Lost Tapes.
Oh, wait, I can't do it
The
off.
Metal Gear Solid 5 cassette. When we're done, you'll be sent swiftly. Good night, everyone. And thanks, always, for being with us Wednesdays at 7 o'clock.
B-A-N-A. Fuck, hold on. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow! Big dude! Big dude! Brother! 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 Big dude!
Yeah.